بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في هذه اللحظات البهيجة أبارك لأبنائي وبناتي وصولهم لنهائي الهوماثون، والذي أبدعوا فيه إبداع كبير جدا في جميع المجالات الثمانية التي بدأنا فيها. أبارك لهم هذا الإنجاز وأدعوهم إلى الاستمرار واستدامة إنجازاتهم من خلال تحويل هذه الأفكار إلى منتجات حقيقية. نحن نبارك لهم هذا الإنجاز، وفي نفس الوقت نقول لهم أننا في سدايا متشوقون إلى أن نرى هذا الإنجاز على أرض الواقع ونستديمه من خلال شركات ناشئة نساعد في دعمها. وأيضا نحن جاهزون أن نتبنى المبدعين منكم والمبتكرين ورواد الأعمال يكون جزءا من حراك سدايا الوطني. سدايا داعمة لهذا النشاط الفريد من قبل الاتحاد السعودي للأمن السيبراني والبرمجة، والذي يهنيهم فيه هم أيضا على هذا التوهج في هذا الظرف العصيب. فعلا أثبتت إدارة الاتحاد السعودي للأمن السيبراني قدرتها على استغلال الفرص، وأيضا إبداعها في بناء هذه القدرات وبناء مهارات الشباب، وأيضا تشجيع العمل عن بعد. أتمنى لكم التوفيق والسداد، ونتطلع بإذن الله أن نشاهد تلك الإنجازات والابتكارات في أرض الواقع. وشكرا لكم جميعا.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أهلا وسهلا بكم في البث الأخير من فعالية هوماثون لينظمها الاتحاد السعودي للأمن السبراني والبرمجة والدرونز بالشراكة مع الهيئة السعودية للبيانات والذكاء الاصطناعي. هذه الفعالية اللي استمرت لمدة أسبوعين على أجواء افتراضية انضم لنا فيها آلاف المطورين العرب من 51 دولة حول العالم. هذه المفخرة في الاستثمار في طاقات شبابنا العربي تقدم لكم اليوم من السعودية وإلى العالم أجمع. اليوم وفي بثنا الأخير راح نستعرض المشاريع اللي تأهلت للمرحلة النهائية ليتم طرحها أمام لجنة التحكيم وتقييمها كذلك. وبنهاية هذا البث راح نعلن الفائزين الأول والثاني والثالث في مسابقة هوماثون. لجنة التحكيم في هذه المسابقة أو في هذه الجولة بالذات تضم كل من الأستاذ متعب القني الرئيس التنفيذي للاتحاد السعودي للأمن السبراني والبرمجة والدرونز، والأستاذ فهد الطريف مدير أوراكل السعودية، والأستاذ ديريك أندرسون المدير العام لستارت اب جرايند، والأستاذة ديما اليحيى عضو مجلس إدارة الاتحاد السعودي للأمن السبراني والبرمجة والدرونز ومؤسس ومن سبارك، والأستاذ ريان زاهد نائب المدير العام لمايكروسوفت السعودية، والأستاذ عثمان الدهش مدير انسبايرينج في STC، والأستاذة كورتني بول رئيس العمليات في 500 ستارت اب. مشاهدة ممتعة لنا ولكم وكل التوفيق للمتقدمين.
يعطيكم العافية يا رب.
كيف حالك؟ Do you speak English?
Yeah, I can speak English.
Okay, great. So here's how it's gonna go, Abud. You're the first contestant who's gonna share their presentation today. Good luck to you. We need you to share your screen and do your presentation for 4 minutes. Are you ready?
For 4 minutes, inshallah.
As soon as you start, we will start the timing. Go.
Oh, okay, inshallah. Now you can see the screen.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am Abdurrahman Abu Khadija, the project coordinator of NEOM VR. Today we're going to talk about our product. It will be a virtual reality education platform. It contains a website and mobile application. Okay. Now we can see that the traditional e-learning system have some misappointments and some things like that. So the students can't have the actual interaction together and can't have actual interaction with the teacher. So that's why we have this idea. We started NEOM VR. We merged social networking with education and virtual reality technology. Now, NEOM VR. The basic idea of NEOM VR is a mobile application that can be put in the VR headset, and through this application, you can see the teacher and the students who are with you in the same class. Okay, the web-based platform is like that. The teacher can go to this website and can assign his name and password and can start and generate ID for his class. So this ID will be sent using the email to the students. Now, how can I get money from this application? We have many memberships. The basic membership is pay as you go. You can pay for everything you can have, like $5 per class or launch a quiz. The premium membership will be $20 per month. It will have full access for the system. The virtual reality school, this will be having investors with us and getting some money for building virtual reality schools, not building schools in the reality. It's a virtual reality school. So we can build for him a system for learning, a system for getting money, a system for many things they can have from this application. Okay, we have who's NEOM VR for. First, we are going to, inshallah, start the trial launch in 2021. Then we will go to the local schools, inshallah. Then we will go to the MENA after 3 years. So we have here our projection for getting money. In the first year, we have the basic membership, the premium membership, and the virtual reality school. For the first year, it will be a trial version, so we're not going to have any money in the first year. The second year, we are predicting that basic membership will have 1,000 customers. The premium membership will have 1,500, and the virtual reality schools, we can have one investor at least to build his own virtual reality school. Now, the third year, we are looking for, inshallah, having 2,500 basic memberships and premium memberships 4.5, and one virtual reality school also, containing from 10 classes. Okay. Now, that's what I am looking for.
Running out of time, Abdullah, can you give us one last idea about your project?
One last idea?
One more that you want to add about the project?
Okay, the final thing I'm going to say that it will not be only for education. It will be, inshallah, for meetings and for many functional things for people to have in the coming years, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
If you may, we'll take 3 questions for this project.
Yeah, you can.
Mr. Derek?
Yeah, great presentation. And I have 4 children, and 2 of which are in school. And so I know they would love to just sit on a VR headset all day long. I think maybe more of the issue will be convincing teachers and the schools. How will you get schools and teachers to get excited about doing their teaching through this new vehicle?
Okay, the first thing for teachers and for schools. For teachers, it will be that you have interactional board with you, so you can have your idea and get your idea and give your idea to the students directly. For students, also they can live in the actual surrounding, so they can have some of the lessons. They can record some of the lessons. They can also, the teacher can upload some of the YouTube videos and some of these to the platform, so they can live in it.
Any other question, judges?
Abdul, just quick question.
I have a. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Who's gonna ask?
Further.
Yeah,
Go
just
ahead, Mutab.
yeah, just for direct questions. Now, the schools. How are you gonna get the schools excited about using the product? As you know, right now you're adding extra effort for the teacher and the schools to use the product.
Okay.
Excited to use it.
Okay. I'm sorry. The first thing that the expenses will be much less using this app. The expenses of electricity, the expenses of water, the expenses of these expenses, operational expenses. Secondly, I told you before that the investors can have their virtual classes or virtual classrooms, and they can make it all virtual.
Okay.
Mohammed, do you want to ask?
Yes, a question here. How long do you think one class will last in a VR setup?
How long will one class last?
Yeah. From a timing perspective. Is it
Yeah,
like a normal classes, 60-minute type of classes?
Yeah, it will be like the normal classes, 30 minutes classes for 4 months. Yeah, it will be like.
Have you done any testing? How long a kid can keep a VR set without getting a dizzy?
Without
VR, there's too dizzy.
Mhm.
Without getting dizzy or getting lose focus. Studies shows VR sets cannot last for more. You cannot keep watching in a VR sets more than 15 minutes. Otherwise, so an adult or a kid will get some sort of dizziness due to
I think,
keeping the headset on their heads.
yeah, I think we can solve this problem by giving them some breaks, like 15 minutes, then a break for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Then you can continue your lesson or your class. So it can be solved like that.
If I
Okay,
can
but
ask a question.
go ahead.
Last question.
So thank you so much, Aboud, for this very ambitious project and idea.
You're most welcome.
Mr. Dima, we can't hear you. There's an issue.
Can you hear me now?
Better.
Yeah, we hear.
Good. So the question is on the content.
Yeah.
And knowing and considering that a lot of schools have different curriculums, not all of them are applied to the government curriculum. So you've mentioned that your focus is on private schools. So a lot of private schools have their own curriculums or international curriculums. So how are you going to be adaptable to the change of curriculums in different schools?
Okay. The teacher or the instructor can upload his own material using this app. So he's not supposed to have only one thing to go through. If I understood the.
Okay, but the material that the teachers are going to create are 2D, right?
Yeah.
Using your YouTube.
Yeah.
VR is
3D.
360 or 3D. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
The student.
So how is it going to be then me opening a YouTube or streaming a video?
Okay. The student will be living in the classroom itself. So he will be seeing everything 3D in 3D, like his student classmates, his teacher, his whiteboard, everything. And the student and the teacher will be giving his material or something using a 2D content, like writing on the whiteboard, like uploading files, like these things like this.
Okay.
So that's the idea of the.
Very much. We wish you the best of luck.
Most welcome, most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your efforts.
Next, we will be having the team Flow. Can we pump Flow on the call, please?
Yasser, before next team, can I ask a question regarding the sheet and the criteria? I'm not sure if I can ask it here or send you offline.
If you can send it on the group, on the WhatsApp group, I will highly appreciate it.
Okay, perfect.
Abdullah, you can leave the call.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Habibi.
Yasser, can we give our judges 1 minute to 30 seconds to rate the team?
All the teams are attending, Mr. Mo. If they, you mean offline?
It is something. It's a platform that the judges are using.
We'll be pumping the next until you guys are ready. Take your time.
Let's start the judging, guys.
We have the second team ready. If you can open your camera, Aziz. يا أهلا وسهلا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. يا أهلا وسهلا. شكرا عليكم مبارك.
Aziz, if you can start.
جاهزين؟
Start the timing. Are we ready, judges?
You can start, Aziz. That's fine.
All right. السلام عليكم. معكم عبد العزيز غنيم. I am presenting for Team Flow. So at Flow, during this hackathon, we built an artificial intelligence solution to monitor social distancing and manage safe customer flows. And specifically, we focused on grocery stores. So our team, all of us met at MIT. I myself am a software engineer. My teammate Abdurrahman is a software engineer at Facebook, and Muniza is an engagement manager at McKinsey, and she's acting as our business lead during this engagement. So the problem we are trying to solve is the gap between social distancing as the only current solution for the COVID-19 virus and the economic slowdown that this causes. So until a vaccine or herd immunity is achieved, social distancing is going to be the only weapon that slows down the virus. But we obviously all heard about the economic cost, and governments are working super hard to try to figure out how to open up the economy safely. And even Saudi recently announced that they're going to slowly open up shops that comply with some safe social distancing. So as businesses open up, it happens on this scale of urgency. We are focused on grocery stores specifically right now, just because they are on the urgent scale and they're already operating and they never really shut down. But the scale continues and the technology can really apply anywhere on the spectrum, including government offices or even schools. So at Flow, what we did to solve this problem is we built a computer vision algorithm to compute social distancing within stores using their security camera feeds. And our solution has three components. The first one is the core technology and the algorithm itself. It takes the feed and it gives you a score for social distancing and a recommended capacity for the store. That's the first component. The second component, we made a mobile app that allows users to join virtual waiting lines for stores from the safety of their home. So using the score, we can tell if a shop is crowded, so the wait time becomes higher. So you don't come to the store, you stay home and you join the waiting list. When your turn is ready, you go to the store and enter immediately. And the third thing is we gave the stores an analytics dashboard to view where the hotspot in their store for social distancing are, where basically there's a lot of violations, so they can go and resolve the layout of the store or improve the policy of, let's say the checkout lines, so then they reduce the violations. The way we built this, I want to focus on the core technology because I think this is the most interesting part. We take the security feed, we apply customer detection algorithms on it. We use state-of-the-art computer vision to do this. We basically track a customer throughout the video feed. We then apply the social distancing compliance model on it, where we basically convert pixels into real-life distance based on actual physical space. And then the last thing is we project this on the store layout. So you get this bird eye view, seeing your customers move around, and you can see where the violations happen in the store. We use all this information to calculate this dynamic capacity for that specific store. And I assume you guys saw the demo. So the grocery stores are really important to start with because the problem exists there today. We've seen lines outside stores, untrained employees deciding the capacity, when to add people, when it's too much, and that's really unsafe. And the customers don't have a great experience because they wait outside and sometimes that's not even possible. Compared with other options on the solution, really the big thing that stands out is nothing out there was built for a public health in perspective. And that's really where we focus. Our focus is how to make sure the public health in this space is being respected and that customers are part of the solution as well. It's not just a a way for the store to manage. We also manage the customer flow much earlier in the pipeline. They only come to your store if you're ready to have them. We think this is really valuable for grocery stores because it allows them to adhere to government social distancing policies, which will give them the right to operate. And this really applies almost everywhere in the world. It provides a safe and delightful customer experience, no more long lines, and that should give them more customers and more revenues. It also automates the customer flow management for the store. So that should really reduce their operational costs as well. And we think these value propositions make it really exciting and intriguing for stores to use.
Aziz?
Yes.
One last thought. You're out of time.
Yeah, this is the last slide. So we're expecting to generate $60 million a year by capturing $1.2 billion target market, and 5% of that would be 60 million. This is in the United States and the Middle East.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and we're happy to take any questions.
Close sharing the screen, please. And
okay. There you go.
Hi, yes, great presentation, and obviously a very timely solution to what's going on. So what are you thinking in terms of your distribution model? You mentioned capturing 5% of a pretty significant market. What are your thoughts there?
Yeah, so we think one of the most exciting distribution models is doing an add-on and security companies. So we approach security camera providers in markets, which tends to basically lower our lead generation process. We don't need to go after every single store, every single space. We rather go after security cameras, and we do some revenue share with them, where we provide our technology as an add-on to their security solutions that are already embedded in stores. And that also should reduce significantly our integration risk as well, and integration costs, because we can work directly with them to provide this as an add-on to their implementations of security cameras in stores.
Thank you, Aziz. Mr. Fahad?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum, Aziz. It was an excellent idea, excellent presentation. Thank you very much. My question is from two parts. First, about the resources that you need to implement your idea. Do you have an access? How did you manage the access for the resources? The second part, how do you manage the load itself? So if I'm in my house and I see one of the grocery is available for me, the same thing will happen to my neighbor, and the same thing will happen to the next neighbor as well. So we'll go out, all of us together in one time. How do you manage such a thing?
Yeah, so let's start with the second question. Basically, the way we built this, and this demo is live, and I could share with you like how to use it as well after. But basically, we manage actual virtual lines online. So when you say I want to go to a store, you actually stand in line. So people are always put in order. So even if 20 people click on this thing at the same time, only 2 or 3 are going to say you're ready now, but everyone else is going to be in line behind them, and your neighbor might see you can go in 10 minutes because someone else beat you to the line. So it's it works just like a line outside the store, but if you can do it from home. And when you're ready, you can go. And we take into account as well the distance of the store from your house. See your location, the store location, and we take that time into consideration. In terms of, you asked me what are the resources we need to implement this and how we're going to manage that. So I think largely the resources are required to actually go from the product we have ready right now to like a store is a simple camera feed integration. And these are luckily have been a lot easier because a lot of stores actually have been moving into retail analytics over the past 5 years. And a lot of camera feeds actually are uploaded to the cloud. So all that's required actually is just integrating with their feed. And that's why also the security camera provider becomes much easier, because literally all they need is just to say, hey, this is an access to the feed. And then the feed just goes to our servers. We do the analytics real time. All of this kind of like violation analytics can happen real time as the video feeds coming in. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Aziz. We have one last question from Ms. Dima, and we'll keep the answer short, please. Okay? Yeah. Totally.
كيف الحال عبد العزيز؟ All is good إن شاء الله.
الحمد لله بخير.
Quickly, my question is just a recap on what you said is, yes, how irritating it is for customers to wait and in line to go to a groceries, but at the same time, it's also very annoying to stay home and wait to go to the grocery at the same time. So how are you thinking of managing the time that a customer stays in the supermarket? Because that's a time where you cannot control. A customer can stay an hour, another can stay half an hour, and then I have to wait at home till I go. So how are you predicting that time from a customer to go to or the customer spending time in the supermarket and the customer waiting at home?
Absolutely. Customer waiting at home, load distribution. Right now, you have no idea what supermarket to go to. You go to your favorite one, period, and you end up waiting in line. With this, you easily see all the supermarkets you like, and you might choose to go to a supermarket that's further from your house, but there's no wait time. So one, we're distributing the load where you're not congregating in one or two places. So that helps a lot with making sure that you're going to the place with the least wait. Customer time, that's really where when we made the analytics for the store to understand where the violations happen. A big part of this is to incentivize them to make changes in the store to make the consumer behavior much more pleasant, right? So the store is incentivized to serve as many customers as possible, and we are giving them the tool. So we can't change what the customer does, but we can help the store make things that make that process more smooth by giving them analytics of like how long a customer stays there anyways, what's the layout, maybe they need to make their checkout more smooth, where the bottlenecks that happen there. And these are the things that we can help the store. Their incentive align here is they want to get the customer out as fast as possible so they can get the next one.
Thank you very much, Aziz. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Where are you talking to us from today?
أنا في California right now.
الله يردك بالسلامة إن شاء الله.
مساء الخير. Thank you so much for the effort, and this has been super fun. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Good seeing you, عبد العزيز.
Likewise ديما، أتمنى بصحة وسلامة أنتم. مرة الشهر عليكم مبارك مرة ثانية، وعافاكم الله والله يجزاكم خير على الجهد الرائع صراحة. يعطيكم العافية.
علينا.
مع السلامة.
Next, yes.
If you can go to the scoring sheet.
We'll go to the scoring sheet, but Yasser, if you can bring the next one to the panel, please.
Inshallah. The next team will be Co-Victory.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعطينا ثواني بس until they the scoring and we'll take you. You can start your screen now so we can be ready. الاسم الكريم من وين تكلمينا؟ Your mic is muted. افتح المايك.
نور الغامدي من الرياض.
حياك الله يا نور. The signal is with you, Abu Sarah. Once we're ready, just give us the signal. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready?
I think so. Yep.
نبدأ.
Yes.
أولا مبارك عليكم الشهر كلكم.
أهلا وعليك يا رب.
أتمنى تكونوا كلكم بصحة وعافية.
الله يعافيك.
واضح العرض؟
واضح. تقدرين تسوينه باللغة الإنجليزية بعد إذنك؟ أو
حاليا
بالعربي؟
هو عربي.
عربي.
أنت تبغاني أتكلم إنجليزي؟
إيه.
تقدرين.
إذا تقدرين عادي ترى ما نورا.
أوكي، حيكون بعض الكلام إنجليزي ومعظم عربي.
ترجم الباقي.
نترجم الباقي.
طيب خلونا نبدأ العرض بسؤال. كم واحد منكم قد راح مستشفى وشخص الدكتور تشخيص خطأ، أو كان عنده أشعة وكانت غلط بسبب أن أوراقه اختلطت بأوراق ثانية؟ خلوني أحكي لكم قصة قصيرة عن نفسي. في سنة 2018 رحت المستشفى لأني كنت تعبانة وأعطوني أدوية تسمم. 10 أيام كنت ما بين المستشفى والعيادة وأنا أخذ أدوية التسمم وما جابت نتيجة. بعد 10 أيام في اليوم ال11 تم تشخيصي بإنفلونزا الخنزير، وكانت يعني صحة متدهورة جدا. الآن مع جائحة كورونا هل الوضع يحتمل هذه الأخطاء وهذه المشاكل؟ حل. اليوم شركة كوفيكتوري تعيد تعريف الخدمات الطبية كأول شركة سعودية تستخدم خوارزميات الذكاء الاصطناعي في المجال الطبي. ربما أكيد أنتم شفتوا العرض. نهدف إحنا إلى السرعة والأمان والدقة. Security, Rapidity and Accuracy. بالنسبة للسرعة، سرعة العملية في النظام حقنا اللي صممناه تصل إلى 1,000,000 صورة في الدقيقة الواحدة. بالنسبة للأمان نرتبط بأنظمة المستشفيات مباشرة بحيث يتم تخزين النتائج في سجل المريض. يعني ما تكون الداتا حقت هذا النظام منفصلة عن الداتا حقت المستشفى الأساسية. أما بالنسبة للدقة تصل الدقة إلى 93% مقارنة بالدقة البشرية. قيمتنا السكيلابيليتي في مجالنا جدا عالية. We can scale to go with cancer disease, any other diseases that can be detected with X-ray. Low cost أكيد, accuracy and rapidity. الفئة المستهدفة في مشروعنا هي المستشفيات الخاصة والمستشفيات الحكومية. بالنسبة لأسعارنا غالباً حتكون أسعارنا أسعار المنتجات التقنية بالعادة. تركيب النظام بما يتوافق مع بيئة العميل، أعني التركيب المبدئي في المستشفيات، حيكون تكلفته مبدئياً $750,000. إضافة خاصية تصدير البيانات $500 مثل ما أنتم شايفين التوزيع. إضافة أنواع أمراض جديدة قد تكون $25,000. ولمساحة التخزين سعر، وأي فيتشر إضافية حيكون لها سعر أكيد. النظام مو هذه هي إمكاناته فقط، لكن أي فيتشر جديدة حتكون لها سعرها، وغالباً هذا هو سعر المنتجات التقنية في السوق. كيف بنقدر نوصل لهذا العميل؟ عن طريق منصات التواصل الاجتماعي، منصات المناقصات، ووكلاء التسويق. بالنسبة للإحصائيات، أنا عندي 4 أطباء من عائلتي، فكان سهل الوصول للأطباء وتجميع الإحصائيات منهم. كان السؤال إنه هل أنتم أطباء؟ فكانت كل الإجابات نعم. عندكم صعوبة في فهم نتائج الأشعة؟ فكانت معظم الإجابات إنه أحياناً.
30 ثانية.
وهل تفضل استخدام أنظمة الذكاء؟ فكانت معظم الإجابات نعم. الفريق نور الغامدي وسارة الغامدي من الرياض، مطوري برمجيات.
وفقك الله يا نورة. جادجز تقدرين توقفين الشير سكرين بعد إذنك.
أوكي.
طيب إذا ممكن أسأل.
تفضل.
طيب يعطيك العافية. يعني برنامج جيد ومبادرة رائعة. سؤال، هل سويتي مقارنة بين الفكرة هذه والأفكار الثانية المشابهة اللي موجودة في السوق أو التطبيقات الأخرى اللي بتعتمد على الذكاء الصناعي لمساعدة تشخيص سواء كان صور أشعة أو بيانات التحليلات أو أي شيء من هذا القبيل؟
بالفعل نعم، قمنا بعمل مقارنة، لكن كانت أغلب البيانات من دول أجنبية. أغلب الدول اللي بتستخدم هذه التقنيات هي دول أجنبية معتمدة كثير في تشخيص أمراض السرطان. أنها تستخدم هذا التقنيات بشكل رسمي. فكانت كان في مقارنة، وكان في يعني دراسات وإحصائيات. لو تعرفوا مجلة ليسنت البريطانية، ثاني أوثق مجلة طبية، كانت الإحصائيات فيها أن القدرة البشرية تصل إلى 88%، بينما قدرة هذه الأدوات تصل إلى 95%. إحنا لما دربنا الخوارزمية وصلنا إلى 93% خلال 4 أيام، يعني كانت دقتها 93%.
يعطيكم العافية.
شكرا جزيلا. أي سؤال آخر؟ تفضل.
شكرا، يعطيك العافية على العرض. سؤال هنا، تكلمتي عن الأشعات ومجال الأشعات جدا واسع معين، بدت في طرحك للحل ولا بشكل عام؟
مبدئيا احنا نستهدف الكورونا، لكن يتضمن تقريبا كل انواع الامراض اللي تحدد بالاشعه، منها الامراض العصبيه، منها امراض السرطانات، ولكن حسب التدريب، يعني حسب تدريب النماذج اللي بتكون.
في اولويه لانه المجال هذا جدا واسع، يعني مجال الاشعاعات جدا جدا واسع، فما في اولويه عندك في طرح الفكره الى وين حيبدا التخصص ووش
قد تكون الأولوية في تحديد سرطان الثدي بعد الكورونا، لكن أول الأولوية المهمة اللي هي إنه يكون للكورونا يعني.
بس الكورونا عن طريق الأشعة؟
أو التحليل يعني. عن طريق الأشعة نعم، تتحدد عن طريق الأشعة.
Just to mention to you guys, we saw the demo because there's no time to show the demo. And it's really incredible cool. He recorded the video and shared it with us. Basically, you will upload the X-ray and the system will rank it if it's suspicious for coronavirus or not. And it's really cool. China is using that. A lot of companies in China, an AI company is using this technology as well. It's not 100%, but it's an indicator for you an early stage to find out.
وللعلم أضيف على كلام الأستاذ متعب، السيرفيز اللي استخدمناها في الديمو هي سيرفيز طبية معتمدة، وهي اللي فعلا بتنسأل للمرضى. فلما بتعطيني الأشعة إنه في ريسك مع السيرفيز إنه في ريسك، فلازم إنه يكون في إجراء حقيقي. يعني السيرفيز معتمدة وهي اللي بتنسأل مثل ما قلت للمرضى.
أستاذة ديما تفضلي، سؤال أخير بس معنا دقيقة.
يعطيكم ألف عافية جدا رائع. سؤالي إنه we have to upload الإشاعة نفسها، فمعناتها إنه there is اللي هو المختص بالراديولوجي حيعمل الأشعة هذه and then ناخذ النتائج we upload it للسولوشن، صح؟
قد يكون مباشرة، إنه تدخل يعني من وقت الأشعة هي تدخل في النظام، تنزل في النظام، فالطبيب بيفتح البورد حقته بيلاقي إن سجل المريض هذا في هذه الأشعة، ومجرد إنه يسأل السيرفيس. يعني هذا تصورنا للنظام، ولكن قد يحسن أكيد.
بس لسه في أخصائي أشعة لازم يأخذ الأشعة، صح؟
إيه طبعاً.
أوكي، أنتوا قصرتوا المدة اللي هي الأكيورسي of قراءة الأشعة، صح؟
الأكيورسي، وأيضاً المرضى الآن ينتظروا 72 ساعة عشان إنه قد يكون خطر أو لا، فهذا بيختصر حتى الوقت على المرضى.
يعطيك العافية، شكرا.
يعافيكم.
نورة، جدير بالذكر أن في هذه المسابقة
بالإنجليزي ياسر،
بالعربي والإنجليزي، لأن شيء يدعو للمفخرة بكل اللغات. جدير بالذكر أنه 30% من المشاركين كانوا من أمثال نورة، سيدات سعوديات نفخر فيهم، من أمثال نورة ومن أمثال يعني في السعودية وفي كل مكان في الوطن العربي. I was saying, Mr. Derek and Ms. Courtney, that we're very proud in this competition that the participation of the ladies surpassed the 30% limit, which is something that we're very proud of. And that's something that we're always looking forward to achieving all our initiatives here at SAF Kasab.
Yeah, hopefully it will be more than 50 next time.
We did a few times. This time, this is a lower bar for us. But next time, inshallah, we will.
The federation is always above 45%.
Yes. But for an online competition, we'll start at 30 and we'll consider it a starting point, inshallah.
تعرف طماعة أنا شو.
تستاهلين. Next team will be SL team. If we can do the evaluation until SL team are with us and ready to start their screen. Rasha.
Let's start the.
رشا ممكن تفتحين المايك؟
ايوه اهلا.
كيف حالك رشا؟
الحمد لله تمام.
من وين تكلمينا اليوم رشا؟
من الرياض.
حياك الله. تقدرين تقدمين العرض حقك باللغة الإنجليزية؟
أفضل عربي صراحة.
خلاص اوكي. شير سكرين لو سمحتي. رشا.
ايوه بس ماني عارفة من وين اسوي الشير.
تحت تلقين زر مكتوب عليه شير سكرين، اضغطيه بيفتح.
مو طالع عندي.
الا مربع اخضر موجود تحت في الشريط اللي تحت. طب نعطيك وقت تشيكين مع شباب.
طب انا سويت شير ما اعرف شايفين.
واضح. اذا انت
السلام عليكم، معكم رشا الحارثي فول ستاك ديفلوبر من الرياض. في البداية حابة أشكركم على هذه الفرصة، وإن شاء الله إني أقدم شيء يفيد ويخدم الوطن. في البداية عندي كم سؤال لكم، واللي حاب يشاركني إجابة ممكن يسوي ريز للهاند. من كم في شخص؟
رشا فقط، مو قاعدين نشوف العرض. تقدرين تفتحين الباوربوينت او البي دي اف فايل حقك؟
مفتوح انا عندي، ما اعرف ليش مو باين عندكم.
خلاص مو مشكله. we'll share it وبعدين we'll call you again. خلاص نتاكد من المشكله دي بعدين بنرجع لك في وقت لاحق.
ياسر اذا في امكانيه الاخوان ياخذونها اوف لاين and they solve the issue and we're gonna bring another team to the talk.
باذن الله.
طيب اوكي.
خلاص بنرجع لك ان شاء الله.
خلاص تمام.
الله يحفظك. Who do we have next?
Hi, hello everyone.
أهلا. How are you, Ziad?
I'm good. This is Ziad Said from the Hive team. We have a project called e-break time.
Where are you
First of all, I would like. Sorry?
Where are you talking to us from today?
Saudi Arabia, from Jeddah.
أهلا وسهلا يا زياد.
أهلا فيك حبيبي. First of all, yes, I would like to thank every member in Homathon and for giving us this great and amazing experience, to be honest. In the past 13, 14 days, I can't remember exactly. I'm going to start directly with the presentation. Okay. E-break time, it's, I guess the name explains itself. It's a virtual school students break time plugin. We found a problem nowadays, which is a challenge being forced today in the e-learning platforms, where students, there is like a lack of motivating them in terms of going to the next classes, as there is so many information being injected in their brain and very fast, and also the social distance between the students themselves, since they used to be like having fun in a break time in schools, and nowadays they don't have it at all. So we came up with this solution, which is giving a plugin that enables e-learning virtual classrooms to subscribe to. It serves as a break time between the classes, where students or the admin or the school teacher can choose between a variety of content and options, between, for example, virtual museum tours, or editaining tutorials, or e-group participation, and competition and scoring system. Of course, the content that being provided in whether a museum or the tutorial or the games, it's going to be a license, let's say from Google Arts, license from a game company. We're not going to develop the game or the virtual museum itself. We'll take from companies a license, and we will show it in our platform or the plugin. I will take you through. Just a second. Yeah, sorry. So this is like the product itself and how you can access it. Of course, some information will be integrated from the school to the platform itself, and some information will be added. You can choose like a group in each class, and then the teacher can choose whether it's like a museum tour, which content. She add the group to the tour itself, and she decides the timing, and then the break time starts. For example, this is a virtual museum tour. And same thing with the e-game system. She can decide football, or he can decide, and then she adds the groups to it, and again decide the timing, and the game starts between the students themselves. So thank you. This was my quick presentation about the idea.
I think we should add points for him just to finish it on time, Salah. Well done, Ziad.
Thank you. I tried as much as I can to squeeze the.
No, amazing effort, and we're very proud of what you came up with, you and the other participants. Questions, judges?
Yeah.
Derek, go.
Yeah, talk about your revenue model and how you'll make money, and you know what just you're thinking through that process, if you've been able to validate it at all, of how that will happen.
Yeah, it's going to be a subscription model business where the e-learning platform will subscribe to our plugin or our platform. Like let's say on a monthly basis or on a yearly basis, and the prices decides. Honestly, I need to study the prices more, because still I didn't go to that point as yet. So I focused only right now on, we focused as a group only on the design and the system and the content. We didn't focus about the pricing, but it's going to be a model subscription business model.
Any other questions? تفضل أستاذ ريان.
Yeah, يعطيك العافية زياد, and thank you for the nice demo and presentation. Actually, it's not a question, it's more of like a favor I would like to ask you for. Consider the business to be part of in your business model. We really need these e-breaks. Believe me, we're running from meeting to meeting to meeting, and I can see everybody nodding his head and her head that we really need this one. So I really like the idea. It's really original.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
تفضل مستر عثمان.
I will, thank you, Ziad, for that great presentation. I would second basically what's been said about the originality of the idea, and definitely there is a need for this. I notice even my kid having the breaks between the online classes is nothing really to do. My question to you here is just a question. Why would the online platforms come to you versus developing that by themselves? I mean, what would be your any competitive advantage or the value proposition that you're proposing to them?
Actually, we thought of this idea because it's about the content itself and what kind of content you will choose. Like, for example, when you say virtual museums, it's very important to give the students and about the insight of culture inside and art inside, and nowadays we know in Saudi Arabia, I'm actually a co-founder of Saudi Art Guide, which is an online platform for art in Saudi Arabia since 2012. And we know very important how the art play a big role in a community. But regarding why the platform itself to develop it, this is the challenge, to be honest, how to keep always like to do the best in order for them not to develop it themselves.
Ziad,
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Habibi, thank you for everyone.
You may leave the call now.
Okay.
Judges, if you can start the ranking so we can host our next project, Rasid. Rasid, you can join the call now. يوسف العنزي من فريق راصد. افتح المايك يوسف بعد اذنك.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام، اهلا يوسف، كيف حالك؟
كيف حالكم؟ طيبون؟
شلونك؟
الحمد لله والشكر.
وين تكلمنا اليوم يوسف؟
سم؟
وين تكلمنا؟
أنا يوسف العنزي تحديدا من الرياض. From abroad for all panelists. I'm Yusuf Falanazi, health informatics specialist and business developer working nowadays in lean company, as well as I have my own companies. I can't say it is companies, but small companies. Today I will present for you Rasid. Rasid, we call it the national platform for the detections. We are seeing the problems in Saudi Arabia nowadays, that you know the spread of COVID-19 between the people. Nowadays in Saudi Arabia, this is the latest statistic, to more than 21,518 active cases, as well as there is no thermal camera in the market, general market, supermarket, malls. Even 2 days ago, government of Saudi Arabia, they are saying that the thermal cameras are nowadays installed in Holy Mosque, as well as there is one guy in the malls is sitting just to check your temperature, which is increase the problem that maybe this guy will get the infection, as well as me as a consumer. I want to know which place is more crowded. So I will not go there, I will go to others. So as well as me as also as an entrepreneur or the owner of the market, I want to know how many people are coming. I want to know when there is many people are coming. I want to know also who are my segments, either child or men or females or big people, small people, youth, etc. So this is what we can say, this is the challenges, or this is the question that to be answered by us. So Rasid is coming. Rasid is a national platform, can follow, detect the thermal for the consumers who are coming to the market, as well as can alert the owner or the officer in that market that there is somebody has high temperature, prevent them to come, as well as showing the consumers how many people are there. So this is the three major feature of Rasid. Also, it comes powered proudly, inshallah, later on by Minister of Health, Minister of Municipalities, and also Sadaya, because we are caring about data and AI in this project. So this is the workflow. if we have a thermal camera which is connected in the market, if there is a high thermal for consumer, there is alert for the entity. So the entity will close the door, you cannot go there, and the picture, location, time, as well as the date of the detected guy will be sent directly through the platform to Ministry of Health. If there is nice guy, no need a nice guy. If there is a goodwill guy, no problem with his thermal, he can pass. Also, the count of people is to the consumers. So this is the add value. We can detect the COVID-19 by the thermal temperature. Also, there is
the mic open, guys.
He did like
سارة لا تاخذونها من وقتي هذه ها.
لا وي باوز اصلا باقي لك 20 ثانيه يا يوسف شد حيلك.
I'm finishing خلاص. بس إن الوقت ازعجنا الصوت. طيب. So this is the add value. As you can see, all the problem, it will be add value. There is a detect for the thermal. There is a detect for the no need for guy to be presented in front of the doors, as well as the consumer will know the crowded of the places, so they will not go, as well as the Minister of Health will know where is the problem of, where is the detected cases, and they can detect it. Also, the data will be given to the owner, so he will know his next marketing plans and etc. This is the business canvas, as you can see now. It's full and it is already given to the judges. And here, how we will go by a subscription model to the platform, as well as we will have a cost plus with the camera provider. And 2 days ago, I have conducted by two providers who are looking to be with me in this project. We will go by electronic marketing and our website, videos, pictures of the system, and it will be sent through Twitter, as well as we have already the emails of the owners, so we will send them. Plus, it will be by marketing. It will be by partners with the Minister of Health, Minister of اللي هم وزارة البلدية والقروية to force the market to use our platform, as the information will be given to them.
Thank you very much, Yusuf.
The plan, what we are, and here is the demo. I'm finished on the time.
Can you close sharing your screen, please, so we can take the questions from our judges?
Sure.
Judges, if you can ask questions, raise your hand, please. Any questions? تفضل مستر فهد.
Thank you very much, Yusuf. Very good idea and nice presentation. My question is simple. I'm asking about the size of the market that you are targeting.
Yeah. The size of the market, the first segments, we will work as a beginning with the hypermarket and supermarket. Look like Al-Uthaim, the other name I don't remember, Tamimi, Danube. This kind of many people are coming there, and we don't know. I'm saying to my family, do not go for this kind of places, because there is many people coming, and we don't know who is infected or not. As well as you can see in all the market in Saudi Arabia, if you want to establish your business in Saudi Arabia, there is from the Minister of البلدية والقروية, you have to have a small camera for security issues. So if you pretend to have any stolen things or something, they will go back to this camera. But the data there, nobody is caring about it. Imagine that the Minister of Health, the Minister of البلدية القروية, Sadaya, have access to all the camera in the supermarkets. They will know exactly where is the people need to investment there. As well as this kind of data, we can use it, or Sadaya, they can use it in AI and their kind of studies, etc. Because nowadays the pictures are kind of data. So if we get that pictures and we analyze it, we will know everything. And the scalability of our project, it can go beyond. Nowadays, really we are thinking about the Holy Mosque, how many people are coming there. We want to help there. This is our country, this is our nation, etc. So if we can use this platform and connected the dots with Minister of Health, with Ministry of Al-Hajj, it will give a nice and a high demand of data to there.
شكرا. Any other question? تفضل أستاذ عثمان. Courtney, you're next.
So, sure. حياك الله يوسف، يعطيك العافية على العرض الجميل. I mean, my question here is so the product is more of a platform, not only the cameras itself. So more of the processing platform, is it?
Yes, exactly, yeah.
And so you envision this from,
sorry?
You know, envision this, this will be deployed on the shops?
No, the platform is a clouded base, and it will be hosted in Saudi Arabia as per Sadaya authorities saying that. So, yeah, inside the platform, we will build. We already built the demo for that, but our AI engine, it will be cloudly. So yeah, I can see your question. It's regarding the capex and opex. Exactly, our platform cloud-based cost will be high for that. So for the consumer, he doesn't need to have only the camera, and everything will be connected.
So part of the product is selling the cameras themselves.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we have already working on criteria for the providers, and the sheet of the data. It will be, you know, there will be huge demand of integration between the platform and the camera.
Yes.
As it will be, it's AI product, as well as we are working to make it one-stop shop, so the consumer doesn't need to have anything. Just go to the website, pay online. The team of the technical team will come and will connect everything. It will be live within 2 or 3 hours, and everything will be connected from our end to Minister of Health and other partners in this project.
Thank you. Courtney?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for the presentation. Certainly a very needed service. Can you share a little bit more about why this team is the right team to tackle this problem?
Yeah, exactly. I'm Yusuf Al-Anazi. I'm working, I'm handling master degree in health informatics. I was working as a heart transplant coordinator. I was working as a heart transplant nurse. I was working in health sector more than 10 years, and with the passion of getting IT in general. I'm the founder of eHealth website and community in Saudi Arabia. I have more than 10 years experience in government and in private sector, as well as my teammate is my friend Abdurrahman Al-Faqi. He is the first owner in his university in Egypt, and he is working nowadays in Saudi Arabia with his father. His father is a dentist and has a clinic in Saudi Arabia, and we together developed an HIS health information system to his father clinic. Nowadays, I'm working in national projects in my own my company, or the company that I'm proud to work with them. It is a lean company. It is a national company which is owned by IBF, and we are working national project. You know that Tatamman, who is already produced by Minister of Health. Nowadays, we are working in a national HIS, as well as telemedicine applications. So I think I'm a good guy.
Thank you very much, Yusuf.
I like the answer. Well done, Yusuf. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Yasser.
Cool.
Thank you.
We start the judging now.
You are a good guy, Yusuf.
Allah يسعدك. شكرا حبيبي.
Yasser, if you can bring the second team while we...
Okay. We will go back to hosting Grasha. She had some issues in her feed earlier, but since she made it to this level, she deserves second chance. As soon as gets okay, Grasha. How are we feeling, judges, about the participations that we saw so far, the projects. Are we on the right track to get the winner?
I think I like a couple of ideas the most.
يا رب الله يوفقهم جميعا.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I already have some favorites.
Okay, great. Rasha, no pressure. They have some favorites, but there's always room for better.
اوكي طيب كذا واضح معكم البرزنتيشن.
Rasha has started screen sharing, but we can't see it yet.
المشكلة في النت يعني ولا؟
لا إذا سويتي شير سكرين خليه يسوي شير للبرزنتيشن بس يا رشا مو ديسكتوب. انزلي في سلايد حاولي.
باين شيء؟
طيب أنا عندي حل لك يا رشا. وقفي الشير الحين.
اوكي.
ارجعي افتحيه واضغطي على برزنتيشن شير برزنتيشن.
اوكي.
انا عندي لك حل يا رشا. بعد شوي بنطلعك هنا وانا بعرض البرزنتيشن حقك. رايك؟
طيب تمام.
خلاص يلا موفقه.
شكرا.
اوكي. next. Next we will have home doctor. And I like the variety we're having. We have 8 sectors that we're trying to tackle in this homeathon. And so far we're getting a project or 2 max from each segment, which is good صراحة يعني. Home doctor. Okay.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. محمد تقدر تفتح الكاميرا؟ أهلا محمد كيف حالك؟
كيف حالكم؟
من وين تكلمنا اليوم؟
أكلمك من جدة our members were in Riyadh and the others in خبر. So we're kind of, you know.
الله يوفقك. Share screen 4 minutes. Go.
Okay, let me find the file that I should share.
Are we caught up in evaluating all the previous? Okay.
Is it clear now?
واضح. 4 دقائق. تفضل.
Hello everyone. Pleased to join you on this board to present our idea, and thank you for giving this opportunity in the last couple of days to develop something that could be helpful for a lot of people. So our simple idea, I would call it simple, but the thing here is how to find the idea, how to dig for it, and how to see it among all the opportunities and ideas that are available in the market. We all heard of home care and the service behind it, and we know that the health insurers or companies are going to be allowed to accept home care services through the insurance card. It was supposed to be in January, but with this problem, they postponed a little bit. But we're trying to reach the market, and we're going forward through it. So to begin with, it's a platform, it's a aggregator sort of a platform to connect family medicine to the patient. We designed this model to be scalable, which is more important, especially in this field that is kind of a new necessity, because most of the competitors that are on the market are expensive and designed for specific patients. What we're trying to do is making this service available for everyone, so everyone can have the courtesy of having the service at home. We're trying to tackle this alliances in Saudi, not to make just home care. We can call it a home or urgent care at home. So, God forbid, if someone has his kid sick at day, they don't have to go to the hospital. We can bring a family medicine to have a look on that child in a very reasonable price, assuming that we don't have the ability to use the insurance cards at this moment, but we scale it to be used later on with this insurance card. This is simply, I'm trying to explain the problem. What is the solution? The market is huge, and the share market is still like something that we should go and invest on. In one study in March 2019, health insurance market was assessed to be 20 billion riyal, and 11 million people were already enrolled in that market. And the health service in general in Saudi has a growth percentage of 12% annually. And the total market will be expected to be 60 billion riyal in the next 10 years. And we're trying to cope with the Vision 2030. So that's what I'm trying to say here. If we grow bigger, we'll have a lot of the market, or a good share of the market. So with this number, we can have the insurance people or insured people, or we can have the cash people, because we're gonna put the prices in a very reasonable price. Like if you have the visit for 200 riyal, I think people would go for it, especially for family medicine. Speaking of scalability, in our project or business model, we built this project to be scalable. So for example, we all heard of telemedicine. So we're gonna provide a service of telemedicine for consultants and specialists. Now we have almost 4,000 Saudi medicine students for family medicine that it is hard for them to find a job. We will give them the opportunity to work with us, whether as a part-time or a full-time. Other scalability measurement that we had, we can link to some system with let's say Nahdi or Anova, any pharmaceutical company that can receive our e-prescription directly to their system, and then we can have that medicine dispatched and delivered to the patient himself. So we're trying now to start with exploring the market with a very simple service that we provide. Later on, what we're trying to do is make the patient journey completely absorbable in our system.
Thank you very much.
For example, yeah. Go ahead. I just want to show you something in quick. I mean, to give you like a simple, fair idea about what we're trying to do, you go to our application, you sign up, then this is for doctors, for example, or for patients. You find the nearest doctors, you found them in the map, you press on them, book them, you have some talk about, I mean, some description, some rating. You can do the payment or cash after the service, or you can schedule your service. We call it service or a visit. That would be for the customer himself. So then you have like Dr. Allen, your appointment will be like in 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is your history with appointments. This is like the address of the profile of the doctor. And this is the settings that you can, change and work with in the application. That would be the end of my presentation today.
Mohammed, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, there are some products like this that exist today, at least in the United States. And I know, where are you based right now?
I'm in Jeddah, in Saudi.
So, and I don't know if there are in Saudi or not, but I assume there probably are, if there are here. What makes this unique from existing products in the market, or is there not anything like this in the Middle East? And so you're sort of the first person to do it there.
Okay, there is actually some stuff here, but it's not the same business model. What we're trying to do is find where the money is, where the volume is. For example, Al Habib has their own service for their own patient, and they charge like 800 or more. And this is considered to be very expensive in Saudi. Speaking of the United States or any similar, business model, what we are good at is localization. So we're a local product. We understand how people, think, and we're trying to build a product that suits their needs in a way that we're going to be maybe the first local comprehensive sort of a solution or a gap aggregator in Saudi. We could go more. If you go back to that question, Uber was there in the States, but Kareem had the courage to mimic sort of their business model, and they sold for 11 billion. So if we're gonna
clear, Mohammed, I'm not gonna interrupt you, but for the time, Derek, there is no similar app in Saudi. You'll be surprised with that. This is gonna be the first app that will bring the doctor home. But Mohammed, I want to ask you a simple question. What's the onboarding process for the doctors? I mean, you need to make sure that you validate the doctors. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up with someone pretending to be a doctor, and that's gonna be.
You have the submission for health specialist. If you're verified, we will get you. Otherwise,
how are you gonna validate it, Mohammed?
They bring their card. They have to come to our office and apply for us, or through the website that we provide to them. They upload their documents. Before that, we will not take them.
Yeah, but Mohammed, if someone's sitting in the north, 2 hours away from you, you want to bring him to your office, it's going to be an issue.
That's what we two options. Whether you go to our platform and upload your documents, and we make sure we can link to Ilm, and we get some kind of background check. Also, we have this rating system that if the doctor is already verified, but he has a bad manner, let's say, well, the rating would give us some hint.
Clear. Good for me.
إذا محمد تقدر توقف الشير بعد إذنك السكرين.
Sure.
I think that's all the questions, judges. Okay. شكرا جزيلا محمد. الله يعطيك العافية. You may leave the call now.
Thank you.
We will start judging while Yasser is going to bring the next team.
Next will be Beat Monitor. اوكي الهنوف الموسى تقدرين تفتحين الكاميرا والمايك لو سمحتي. الهنوف.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالك هنوف؟
تمام الحمد لله، يعطيكم العافية جميعا.
يعافيك. من وين تكلمينا؟
من الرياض.
أهلا وسهلا. تقدرين تفتحين
الكاميرا فيها مشكلة صراحة.
اوكي.
فإذا بالإمكان إني أعرض على طول شاشتي مع الصوت. اوكي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شكرا على إتاحة الفرصة.
حياك الله. تفضلي معك 4 دقائق.
طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مشروعنا فكرتنا اللي قدمناها الهوماثون عبارة عن بيت مونيتور. هو عبارة عن سوارة. ثواني بس خليني أخليها فل سكرين. طيب عبارة عن سوارة fitness tracker same as fitness tracker لكن هي body temperature thermometer and blood pressure monitor, also medical record accessible anywhere anytime in a small bracelet. هذه السوارة راح يكون فيها برضه GPS تحديد للمكان في حالة الخطر. والجي بي اس برضو انتجريتد مع الالرت سيستم للمينستري اوف هيلث، فبالامكان انه عند تحديد الخطر ممكن يكون في اتصال على الاسعاف او يكون في بلاغ للاسعاف. اغلب المشاكل اللي نواجهها حاليا انه في حالة انه صار في البيت مريض بالحرارة، تسمحوا لي بس شوي، انه في حالة انه صار في البيت مريض بالحرارة او شخص كبير بالسن عنده حرارة او عنده ضغط، راح نبذل مجهود اننا نراقب حرارته بشكل مستمر تحسبا لارتفاع درجة الحرارة، خاصة مثلا الأم إنها تراقب درجة حرارة ولدها يعني باستمرار في حالة النوم، إنها تخاف من ارتفاع درجة الحرارة بشكل مفاجئ. فهذا جهد وضغط على الأم وضغط على الكير جيفر إنه يراقب درجة الحرارة ويراقب البلود بريشر بشكل مستمر. فالإستوارة هذه راح تراقب درجة الحرارة، في حالة ارتفاعها عن المعدل الطبيعي راح ترسل تنبيه سواء على تطبيق مرتبط فيها على جوال الأم أو على جوال الأب أو على جوال الشخص نفسه أو على إسوارة أخرى يكون فيه اهتزاز بسيط إنه تنبيه حرارة محمد مرتفعة، فعشان تشيك الأم ويعني تاخذ بالها منه. استخداماتها كثيرة، راح يكون لها تطبيق على الجوال، راح يكون فيها تحليل البيانات، وفيها سجل للبيانات برضه، يكون سجل للضغط والحرارة، وفي حالة إنه عملنا لها انتجريشن مع وزارة الصحة راح يكون فيها السجل الطبي كامل، فيها تذكير بالمواعيد، فيها تذكير بالأدوية، ممكن يكون فيها برضه نموذج إعادة صرف الأدوية في حالة كبار السن. ممكن نستفيد منها في حالة الآن في مرض كورونا، أو بعدين إننا نهتم فيها يعني نستخدمها الاهتمام بكبار السن وبالأطفال وبأي فئة من المجتمع تحتاجها. وأنا أشوف إنه صراحة كمنتج ممكن أي فئة تحتاج هذا الإستوارة الطبية نقدر نسميها. فعملنا لها تطبيق برضه، التطبيق فيه كثير من المميزات، منها الحصول على استشارة طبية، منها تحديد الموقع، منها السجل الطبي، ومنها برضو التذكير بالأدوية والمواعيد.
واضح يا هنوف. تقدرين توقفين الشير سكرين عشان نبدأ الأسئلة؟
طيب.
اوكي تفضل استاذ ريان.
طيب يعطيك العافية هنوف على العرض وعلى الفكرة. سؤال الآن، هذه السوارة هي فقط لدرجة الحرارة، بينما في يعني سوارات أخرى الآن اللي هي يعني فيها درجة الحرارة، فيها الضغط، فيها يعني معدلات كثير ونبضات القلب والاكسرسايز أو التمارين اللي الشخص بيسويها. فكيف يعني السوارة هذه هل هي مجرد إنه ألبسها في حال أصبح عندي درجة حرارة مرتفعة، أو إنها فكرتها ألبسها عشان لو ارتفعت درجة الحرارة تعطيني أليرت؟
لا، هي تقدر تلبسها بشكل دائم. الهارت ريت والأذر فانكشنز كلها فانكشناليتي بسيطة جدا ممكن نسوي لها انتجريتد مع نفس السوارة، لكن عندنا المهمة الأكبر اللي هي درجة الحرارة والتنبيه اللي يكون لما يكون في ارتفاع بدرجة الحرارة. هذه اللي لما بحثنا عنها ما حصلناها بأي سوارة أخرى، وكل اللي حصلناه إنه نماذج تصميم ونماذج فيرتشوال، يعني ما انبنت ولا أنتجت في السوق. فهذه هي الميزة اللي إحنا اشتغلنا عليها، إنها تراقب درجة الحرارة وتراقب ضغط الدم. ممكن نسوي لها انتجريتد مع الفتنس تراكر، يعني ممكن تكون تحسب الخطوات، تحسب الباقي الفانكشناليتي. إيه.
Mr. Derek, you have a question.
Yeah, I was just going to say, great presentation, great slides. I was just going to say this is a big business in the United States, and less so for fitness and more for the health side of things, or for tracking at the elderly, or people with dementia or autism or other things like that. So I wonder, is there an area where you think you should be focused first like what is the biggest problem that you can solve to start with, and maybe how you've thought about how you would attack that.
Okay.
I think elder persons need much care here in Saudi Arabia. If we integrated the bracelet with the Ministry of Health systems, we can take care of them very well. Alzheimer's person, since we have a GPS locator, people with disabilities, kids, it could be millions of use cases. I think everyone will need the bracelet just to monitor or check their health.
شكرا جزيلا يا هنوف، ما قصرت.
يعطيك العافية.
عافية. Next will be Innov Solution.
Hello everyone.
Hi Lana، كيف حالك؟
I'm doing great. What about you?
Good. من وين تكلمين اليوم؟
From Riyadh.
رياض. أهلا وسهلا.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I know time is short and share my screen.
That's an extra point for that.
Okay. So today, in Homathon, Innov Solutions, we decided to tackle three main challenges, especially in the food retail sector. We think that there are three main challenges that we're facing today that have shown significantly, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. The inventory and supply chain systems that they are using are poor, they're old, and they're ineffective. There is an inaccurate prediction of supply and demand. And finally, there is a lack of food safety and transparency. This is an important issue because 33% of the food is wasted in Saudi Arabia, and it costs a lot of money. It's around 40 billion riyals a year. Another thing is it's important because supply chains improve companies' revenues. A study showed that 79% with companies that have high performance supply chains have generated greater revenues than their competitors. The solution we think is very simple. We decided to make a smart inventory and supply chain solution. We call it Raqib. We're using emerging technologies such as cloud. We're using IoT and AI to make supply chains and inventory systems more interconnected, smarter, more organized, and efficient. Raqib does three main things. The first being that it collects and analyzes data very quickly. We're using RFID tags and sensors. The second thing is that we're tracking and tracing in a ready automated system. And finally, we show the results in a single, very easy to use dashboard. What makes Raqib very valuable? We believe that Raqib can improve productivity in terms of providing very timely and accurate data collection. It can improve our clients' system efficiency by lowering manual efforts and errors from humans, and it's cost-effective in terms of labor costs and food waste. Finally, we believe that transparency is very important for our clients and our clients' clients. We are looking to generate revenue through two main windows. The first being transactional revenues through the selling of our hardware, and recurring revenues through our SaaS subscription. Our first customer segment that we're trying to tackle at this stage is food retailers. We decided to go with food retailers, although we think Raqib is very diverse and it can be applied into many segments, because Saudi Arabia is showing a growth of 66% in grocery retail sector in the coming 2 years. The total number of food retailers exceeded 50,000, which was by 2019, which was predicted to be only around 50,000. And Saudi Arabia is the biggest dairy consumer among the GCC. And finally, higher awareness of organic, gourmet, and health food is growing, and it's estimated to reach more than 27 billion riyals in the upcoming 5 years. Our key partners are cloud vendors. We're using cloud services, hardware suppliers, and local food vendors, farmers, dairy producers, and such. Our go-to-market strategy, we are focusing mainly on product trials for our clients, but we're also looking to use our website, SEOs, and direct distribution. We believe that our product is sustainable because we're looking to use and integrate more technology. We're looking into using blockchain. And also we believe that Raqib is very diverse, as I mentioned before. It can be applied into many industries. Finally, I believe I have a great team, and I believe in my team. We're all young, we come from diverse backgrounds, and we are all Saudi engineers. Bender is our cloud specialist. Mishal is our IoT specialist. Rima is our software and systems engineer. And finally, myself, I'm a mechanical and manufacturing engineer. That's a wrap. You guys
can you close the share screen and stay?
Actually, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to show you a demo. Okay, our demo is long, but this is what we're looking to show our client. So this is our dashboard. We decided to go with Arabic because it's the main language. This is our dashboard. And then our dashboard shows our AI predictions, and you can place orders right here from your vendors, and then you can track your orders. Also, the sensors show if anything is brought out of your storage or if it's brought in. So that's basically it. I'll close my screen.
Thank you very much. First question will be from Ms. Courtney.
Hi, wonderful presentation. Thank you. So you mentioned certainly a very extensive product supply chain, inventory, safety, etc. Is there one particular slice of the business that you're looking to tackle and roll out first, or will this product be in development till it's completely finished?
We're looking to continually develop our product. We're trying to customize the product based on every client. We believe in our startup, in all of our products, that our client is our main focus. We try to customize our products. So I think it depends on the client and what they think is more important to them.
Okay, any other questions? Mr.
Uthman, go ahead.
Sure. Thank you for the presentation. Great idea, honestly, and I think it's something that is really scalable. The question that I have is, are you producing a specific software? A specific hardware to track logistics?
Yes, yeah, not as specific, but we are using sensors and RFID tags within the storage areas and, for example, the retail stores.
So are you providing this part of the solution, or is it only a software? So is it hardware plus software?
As I mentioned in our revenue stream, it is a combination of both. We have hardwares and we have our SaaS.
So basically you're reselling the hardwares. So there is available hardwares in the market that would, okay.
Yes, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're trying to take short.
Yeah, so the main product here is the platform itself, which is the logistic platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Matab?
يعطيك العافية وبرزنتيشن جميل صراحة، وأنا سعيد والله بمشاركة الفيميل صراحة. سؤالي هنا بس من ناحية الهاردوير نفسه. How can you scale up؟ يعني كيف إمكانية توسع في الهاردوير؟ أنت عارف الهاردوير بصعوبة إنتاجه مرات، هل أنتم تاخذون شيء out of the shelf وتركبونه مع بعض ولا؟
Yes, we're using out of the shelf. We have a factory that we're partnering with. They're in China, and they produce a lot of the products we're using. And as I said, we're using simple RFID tags and their sensors.
Okay.
عظيم. شكرا جزيلا لنا.
Thank you so much.
You may leave the call now until we receive the next participant. I think this calls for a group stretching. We've been sitting down for a while.
Yeah, imagine if we have the e-break now as a solution here. Or you take a tour somewhere.
We believe, and I know there's another one.
I love that solution.
We do the demo for it while
Hey,
we're.
Stop trying to get your favorites. More points here. Come on.
That's you're swaying the rest of the judges. Okay, I believe our next participant for the third time, Rasha, but with the assistance of our team. So Muhammad Al-Yusuf will be playing her presentation while she does the talking. Rasha, ما حد في العالم يطلع له 3 فرص. Make it worth it. تكفين.
إن شاء الله أكيد.
يلا.
أول حاجة السلام عليكم، شكرا لهذه الفرصة، وإن شاء الله إني بقدم شيء يفيد ويخدم الوطن. أبغى أسألكم كم سؤال، واللي حاب يجاوب ممكن في الكومنتس. من قد مثلا طلب طلبية والمندوب اتصل عليه إنه هو وصل البيت وهو أصلا ما هو موجود في البيت، صاحب البيت صاحب الطلبية أقصد. في هذه الحالة إيش اللي حيصير؟ يا إنك ترجع عشان تستلم طلبيتك، أو بيقولك المندوب راجع أقرب فرع لك. كمان مثلا لو المندوب مثلا طلبت طلبية والموقع أو التطبيق اللي طلبت منه أعطوك مثلا استيميشن يوم الجمعة من الساعة 3 للساعة 5 راح توصل طلبيتك، أوكي؟ وأنت تجلس تنتظر يوم الجمعة 3-4 ساعات عشان تستقبل طلبيتك. في النهاية يا يتصل عليك المندوب ويأخرك عن مواعيدك، أو بيسوون لها ريسكيدول. في أحد مر بالحالة؟ طيب دحين مع وضع كورونا أتوقع إنه كل الناس صارت تطلب أونلاين وزاد الطلب، حتى يعني مثلا خضار فواكه والأشياء الأساسية كمان صرنا نطلبها أونلاين. بس في وضع كورونا حاليا صار العائق إنه مقابلة المندوب، وغير كذا الشحنة هل تكون معقمة ما فيها فيروس أو لا، هنا هو العائق. طيب إحنا سوينا سيرفي على 85 شخص تقريبا. ممكن السلايد اللي بعده. فتقريبا 60% منهم قالوا إن هم يكنسلون مواعيدهم عشان يستقبلون شحنتهم، وتقريبا نصهم قالوا إنهم بيرجعون للبيت عشان يستقبلون شحنتهم، وثلثين قالوا إنه هم بيعقمون الشحنة أصلا. السلايد اللي بعده معلش. الحل اللي بقدمه لكم سمارت لوكر. هو لوكر يتثبت بطريقتين، يا كله كامل يكون خارج البيت، أو يكون في فتحة في جدار المنزل وله بابين من داخل المنزل ومن خارجه، بحيث إنك ما تحتاج إنك تنزل عشان تستلم شحنتك. طبعا هذا اللوكر ينفتح بالجوال بتطبيق، لازم يكون في الجوال إنترنت كونكشن. وين ما كنت في أي مكان حتى لو إنك مسافر تقدر تفتح هذا اللوكر. وفي وضع كورونا إحنا حرصنا إنه يكون في عملية تعقيم للشحنة. عن وقت ما المندوب يتصل عليك ويقول لك إنه أنا في البيت وصلت، بتقول له أنت روح عند هذا اللوكر تفتحه بجوالك، المندوب بيحط الشحنة، يتقفل اللوكر وتتم عملية تعقيم أوتوماتيكية. ما أعرف إذا الديمو عندكم شغال، بس أوريكم الفكرة عشان توضح لكم الصورة. ممكن كمان تمشي عشان الديمو شوي طويل. طبعا هذا البوكس هو ما راح يكون بهذا الشكل، بس إنه إحنا سويناه بكرتون لأنه ما عندنا الإمكانيات ولا عندنا الأدوات، فحاولنا إنه نوضح لكم الفكرة بشيء بسيط. طبعا هنا الشخص ضغط من التطبيق وانفتح اللوكر، المندوب يقدر يحط الشحنة، حيتم إغلاق اللوكر، وبعد هذه العملية راح تتم عملية التعقيم أوتوماتيكيا. معلش نرجع للسلايد. ويقدر يستلمها صاحب الشحنة في أي وقت هو حابه.
باقي لك 30 ثانية.
طيب طبعا هذا اللوكر هو لوكر تقدر تستقبل فيه شحناتك 24 ساعة خلال الأسبوع، وين ما كنت بضغطة زر تفتح الجوال، تفتح اللوكر وتستقبل شحنتك. طبعا هو حيكون فليكسبل أو حيكون كستمايز بناء على طلب العميل من حيث حجمه وشكله ولونه، ومن حيث الخصائص هو احنا خليناه بيسك في حالة كورونا إنه بس يعقم. في خصائص عندنا ثانية زيادة، مثلا لو في نوتيفيكيشن، لو العميل كمان حاب إنه يتأكد إنه شحنته لا زالت موجودة في البوكس، ففي عندنا سنسر. طبعا إحنا نستهدف أي شخص يبي يستقبل شحنة وعنده بيت. كمان إحنا ما راح ننجح إلا بعملاء بشركاء. شركائنا هم المصانع وشركات الشحن. عملائنا يقدرون يوصلون لنا عن طريق الويب سايت حقنا والسوشيال ميديا. احنا راح يكون الريفينيوز حقنا من بيع المنتج ومن الصيانة. الصيانة راح تكون أول 2 مجانية، بعد كذا راح يكون بناء على الحالة. طبعا الكوست هو زي ما قلت لكم كستمايزبل بناء على الخصائص اللي يحتاجها وبناء على الحجم، بس تقريبا راح يبدأ من 500 ريال. ادفع مرة واحدة، اطلب زي ما تبغى، استقبل شحنتك في أي وقت ولا تشيل همها. يعطيكم العافية.
برافو رشا. التشالنجز، التحديات اللي مريتي فيها اصلا عشان تعرضين عرضك هذه بالحالها قصة نجاح. ولازم اتوقع يصير فيه كت لمحمد اللي عرض لك، المفروض انك تدخلينه شريك في المشروع
ان شاء الله.
استاذة ديما تفضلي، السؤال الاول عندك.
يعطيك العافية رشا و thank you so much for this innovative idea. سؤالي about the scalability، يعني you have يعني الفكرة كلها مبنية على الهاردوير وهي اللوك. So considering manufacturing and the cost of manufacturing, how do you see scalability, and especially when your solution is solving from a problem of today? So how do you see yourself solving this problem?
معلش أنا ما فهمت السؤال، ممكن توضحين أكثر؟
Yes. الحين مبنية فكرتك على هاردوير، وهي تحل مشكلة الآن قائمة الآن.
لا مو قائمة الآن، يعني ما هي بس في وضع كورونا، يعني حتى لو انتهى كورونا أنا عندي هذا اللوكر، وقت ما أبغى أستقبل شحنة ما أشيل همها، خلاص بضغط الجوال وينفتح اللوكر وأقدر أستقبل حتى لو كنت مسافرة، حتى لو إني موجودة في البيت وما أبغى أنزل بنفسي، خلاص هذا أفتح بجوالي وأستقبلها وقت ما أبغى.
طب كيف تشوفين سرعة المانيوفاكتشرينج، يعني الوصول للماركت؟ كيف فكرتي في المشكلة هذه؟
طبعا أنا في أول شهرين قلت إني حسوي awareness، وعن طريق السيرش انجن اوبتمايزيشن والماركتينج، ممكن كمان عن طريق شركات الشحن نفسها أخليهم يسوون بروموت للبرودكت حقي. مثلا في عندهم عملاء يستقبلون شحنات مرة كثير، فأقول لهم معلش تحطون ستيكر على البرودكت حقي ونصير شركاء، ومن هذه الناحية. ما أدري أنا وضحت هذا المقصود ولا لا؟
لا يعطيك العافية، شكرا رشا.
أنا خارج لجنة التحكيم وبس قاعد أشتغل كمودريتر اليوم أو منسق لهذا الاجتماع العظيم لهذول النخبة من الحكام. أواجه المشكلة هذه دائما، وأول واحد يمكن يطلب البوكس ده أنا يا رشا.
الله يحييك في أي وقت.
أول إذا رحتي مانيفاكتشرينج إن شاء الله.
الله يحييك في أي وقت.
أي سؤال ثاني؟ أنا أشوف رضا على وجه الحكام بعد ما عرضتي، لله الحمد عرضت. في سؤال، في استفسار؟ عظيم. خلاص شكرا جزيلا يا رشا.
الله شكرا لكم، يعطيكم العافية.
أهلا وسهلا. طيب next will be trace keys. We promise this will be over very soon. trace keys دخلوا؟ بشير.
نعم السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
مساك الله بالخير. Okay, share screen. I'm going to share my screen right now إن شاء الله.
وين تكلمنا بشير؟
أنا أكلمكم الآن من فرجينيا. أصلاً أكلمكم من جنبي أوراكل، مايكروسوفت وبلاك بورد في الوادي التقني.
هذا ما راح تضيف لك نقاط ترى اللي قلتها.
لا بس إنه تدري بالصدفة لأني أنا مسافر على السعودية وأنا أصلاً ساكن في ميشيغان وإن شاء الله رايح على السعودية. ففجأة اليوم يوم قمت عند الفندق اللي قدام النافذة هذا شيء قلت سبحان الله. أقرأ الإيميل.
يلا.
I'm trying إن شاء الله I'm trying to where is it? Okay. PowerPoint application window. Sorry. Okay. I'm sharing right now my window.
Yes.
Did you see the PowerPoint?
Yes, we can see it. 4 minutes.
إن شاء الله بسم الله وبركة الله. Okay. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. In behalf of me and my friend, my partner إيهاب إن شاء الله I'm gonna talk about track keys. المشكلة اللي إحنا نواجهها اليوم في الفيروس. It's spread through salivia, spit, also by touching our face, especially eyes, nose, or our mouth. So that's why it is important to avoid touching our face. Here, the problem, according to the study, it was in 2015, they indicated that about 20 times an hour on average, the person touching his face. 44% of that time is involves contact with eyes, nose, and mouth. So I'm going to share something.
After this statistic, I think I'm going to get tested, my friend. Thank you for that.
Who's that? متعب.
I'm متعب with you, my friend.
حياك الله. Okay. Let's متعب, you're gonna see next slide, you're gonna love it. Most of you, inshallah. I hope that.
Okay.
Let's go to this one. See the problem in Amazon, guys.
No way.
Did you see? They are touching their nose, mouth, everything. I was keeping tracking all those guys. So we call this project
so just
tracking.
Let me give you a brief to the judges. So basically, he was watching our sessions and talk shows during the last 2 weeks and finding out how many times hitting our face.
There are more and more. Before.
Let's keep it. No more evidence. We believe you.
So myself or even my kids, they are touching their face many times. So I'm trying to keep them away, keep their hands away. This is the first part of the project. Here's the second part. Our solution is to have 4 smart wearable track keys. We will wear these wearables like our smartwatch. It will have inshallah all the features, functions like watch, fitness, everything. Plus, it's gonna take our temperature, body temperature. When we this is one of the function. The most important function, it has camera on both sides, here and there, and opposite side. When we try to touch face, it will vibration or it will get light.
If you can show us.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the demo right now. This is the first one. It will protect our faces and our kids' faces. So if one of our kids touch his face or touch other kid's face, the parent will get notification. So it's not only touching our face, even gonna protect us from other people's faces. So if I'm going in Mit'ab or Yasser or one of you guys, we have party. I don't know you guys actually, just in internet. So if you invite me, I'm gonna use my ring or my bracelet or my necklace or my watch and check you. If your temperature is above 38, I will not shake your hand.
Clear.
So this is important. So it's not only keep my hands away from my face, also I can keep it, track other people's face. That's why we said one of the most important customer or client is the government. We can use this technique with the ring special in airport or any transportation area. If you don't mind, can I go and share
we need
the other
demo,
YouTube?
Time, my friend.
Yeah, I have my demo. Is there is any time? I will
show us the demo. يلا.
جزاك الله خير. Okay, let's go. Bismillah. So I move it.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, we can see it.
إن شاء الله. طيب بسم الله. لاحظوا الآن أنا شغلت الكود here. أول ما يصير يعمل الكود tracking الماي سيلف للفيس بعد ما أبعد الجوال راح يعطيني رسالة على جوالي اللي أنا ربطته مع الكود. شايفين الجوال بدأ يعطيني تنبيه. نفس الرسالة هذه أنا أقدر أودي الريسبونس لأني anything like vibration or light or sound in my wearable. See, when I close the camera, we use computer camera because we are in coronavirus right now. We cannot go to the Radio Shack or any macro system here companies to get camera and controller. We use our computer camera. So when I covered my camera, I got no message in my phone. But when the camera is open and it's detected my face, immediately I got message. Wow. This message is response. I can send this response to be vibration or to notification to the parent or any person or the government or the health provider. I appreciate it, guys. So
can you stop sharing the screen? I have one final question for you.
I will do that. Stop sharing.
Okay, Bashir.
Shukran, Yasir.
Give us one use case. You showed us how the technology works. Now give us one use case that you can deploy this on.
Okay, we can. For me, it's important my kids have this one. Especially my kids would not have the watch, would not have the rings. They can have necklace. So if any the other kids try to touch my kids' faces, the necklace will send notification to me. I'm gonna get it in my phone number. In this situation, we have in coronavirus or any virus infected the lungs. We know that it stay in our nose and mouth about 2 days. Wow. So we can clarify this infection by taking care of our kids.
Judges, any questions?
Bashir, thank you very much. It was a great.
I got you in the picture. Did you see yourself?
Yeah, I will charge you for that. You have used my face, so I'll use my copyrights. Anyhow, nice idea, great idea actually, especially in this time. Now, just to understand it very well. Now, both persons have to have this watch, right? So, as you said, in government sector and public sector, when we shake hands or we try to shake hands, so both persons have to have this watch.
No. The one who got the watch or a smart devices, either smartwatch or ring or braces or necklace, هو اللي يهمه صحته، هو اللي راح tracking other people. Tracking, I mean, if I try to touch my face, I don't have, or other person face, I don't have to track his behavior. Okay. Did you get my idea, or I understood your question?
Yes, but in this case, I have to put the camera in the other guy as well, right?
Yes, in good behavior. So you don't have to put your arms like this. They will they will think you're gonna fight them. So you have your ring, you have your braces. You can ask them, because this is our health. It comes our value. Which one is important? My health or حيائي من الآخرين? no, my health is more important than other value here. So I will ask him, stay away 6 feet, as we said here in the United States, stay away from me, or I can check him. He will accept that, because he will care about me like I care about him.
Right, great. Sorry, my question is about the device itself. So is it in your plan to sell this device or the software itself?
No, both hardware and device. We just gonna build the code in a controller with sensor, camera sensor controller, and it's easy. It's really easy. So we're gonna sell both, and we are planning. Actually, we have the domain right now. We have the social media, and we're planning to find investors, because it's really important. Our goal is to start in 2021. Sell this product. I don't have it's not only the first product. I have a lot of. Yes.
شكرا جزيلا يا عزيزي.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Next will be a change of pace. The next participant will be showing us a hardware, but very interesting in these times that we're living in. So Breath will be next. عبد الرحمن.
Hello. Yes.
مصطفى. أهلا وسهلا.
How are you?
اسم مشروعك. The name of your project, please.
The name of my project is Breathe. It's a project. Yes, it's a hardware project to build a ventilator because of these times of COVID.
4 minutes. تفضل.
Okay. I'll start sharing my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay. First of all, in these sad times we are living because of the COVID virus these days, we have heard about the situation of the lack of ventilators in many countries that are highly infected, such as Italy and Spain. So we had this idea to build a ventilator. We have heard about many open source initiatives that started worldwide. Many of them are using vehicle companies to help in building the machine. So we started going into action by making some studies to understand the basic theorem behind the ventilators. Also, we did some meetings with the physicians and field experts to understand what is the basic need for the COVID patients, because we are not talking about building a ventilator like those in the markets. Now we are trying to help with the COVID situation and looking forward to develop the product in the future to be a fully produced ventilator. We were looking for the parts, so the available local parts are 55%. These are off-the-shelf parts we can use to start building the machine. Our team would be myself. I'm an electromechanical engineer. I have many years in building factories, and currently I'm working with PwC. Mr. Anas Sabha will help us in programming, and he has a Smarty-Plug startup in Jordan. Mr. Ziad Abu Ayash is a medical lead. He's a nurse, and he has post-sales experience in ventilators. And Mr. Mohammed Kilani is our advisor, and he has a great experience in supply chain, and he's also an owner of another startup in Jordan. So our action plan, we will be mainly we will be using the current times to help certifying our machine. If we arrive to a point that is okay with the markets, to get the certificate in less time because of the COVID, keeping in mind that the current numbers in Saudi around the 21 to 22,000 active cases, plus many thousands in the GCC countries and the Middle East. So the main pain is actually the COVID causes ARDS. patients of ARDS. One of each 6 patients need a ventilator. And actually, what it does, it helps the patient to breathe. It doesn't heal the patient, but it gives him longer time to fight against the virus itself.
Mustafa, can we see the demo, please?
Yes, we can go to the demo directly now. We already started building the machine. Okay. This would be the lung.
Thank you very much, Mustafa. You can start the screen. Questions from the judges.
Okay.
I have a question. First of all, incredible work, and it looks like you've been haven't been sleeping very much the last few days. How can you move quickly, because these things they're complex, they require a lot, there's a lot of regulation, and these problems that exist that you talk about, they exist right now, and they will probably continue to persist until a vaccination is created. So how can you move very, very quickly to be able to get a piece of this, the opportunity to help people with this product?
Well, currently the opportunity, we started building the prototype itself, so we have to go into testing. Now we're just waiting for the arrival for some of the parts. The rest of the 45%, we guess that within a week or 10 days, they will be here. As long as we will have the prototype, we can go to licensing. After licensing, we will have the design and we can go directly with any local manufacturer to produce it for local markets in Saudi Arabia, GCC, North Africa, or even Africa, because it will be low cost.
Any other questions? تفضل أستاذ عثمان.
يعطيك العافية. Great صراحة. It's a great prototype here. I'm trying to understand this. What is the driver of the low cost here? I mean, what is unique here, and why why the current ventilator producers can't match this?
Yeah, the current producers, they can match this, but the question is, what is their capability of manufacturing the numbers now? Because they are producing at full capacity with the high price, and they are selling at the highest price. So the question is the availability of the product at the market. And the driver of the low cost itself is because we are just now focusing to have the machine for the COVID patients. For example, we did take out the anesthesia process because the COVID patient does not need anesthesia for now. So many things of the in market. In the ventilators, we just took it out, and we are focusing on in COVID patients to start a product to be like a core for a biomedical company in the Middle East.
عظيم.
Question if I can, Yasser.
تفضل.
Bravo.
نعم.
Well done, my friend. Great presentation.
Thank you.
For the last few weeks, we see around the world this kind of product that is really in a short supply and demand as well. So I was wondering from your side, is it possible to manufacture this in Saudi or in Jordan or any other country locally?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Supplier outside of China and other countries?
Yes, we will need the suppliers from other countries for some parts. And these suppliers are located, for example, we will need some kind of sensor for the sensors themselves. The auto sensors we have to bring from China or from Italy. We already located the manufacturers, and we are already in the supply chain process to bring them. So it's only about sensors that are not available in the market.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mustafa.
For nothing. Thank you.
Okay. Next will be ركز. ركز means focus in English. Okay, عبد الرحمن is here. عبد الرحمن.
Hello everybody. السلام عليكم.
السلام عبد الرحمن، كيف حالك؟
خير ونعم، الله يسلمك.
من وين تكلمنا؟
من مكة.
أهلا وسهلا.
أهلا وسهلا فيك، الله يسلمك.
فريقك كله موجود في مكة؟
ها؟
فريقك كله متواجد في مكة؟
لا، في واحد شخص من الرياض فقط.
اوكي، بالتوفيق عبد الرحمن. Make it quick. يلا.
اوكي. Okay. Okay, I have a story about the phrase all students are best in the kingdom. This phrase is mostly heard. The story in brief, the study became online because coronavirus. Here is the beginning of the troubles. Students didn't attend, and if they attend, they didn't focus and get tired quickly. Literally, I was describing my brother who was never committed to attending. Therefore, we asked him the question, what's the difference between regular and online learning? The answer is that regular learning characterized by providing the teacher control and create competitive environment. Excuse me?
We have a sound from Mr. Okay, Mustafa, can you mute your mic, please? Go ahead.
So the answer is that the regular learning characterized by providing the control for teacher and create competitive environment between students. So we came up with the idea why we don't simulate regular learning using students' web cameras. We can digitally evaluate their faces using AI to decide their focus, engage, and raise hand as they were in school or university. Also, the student doesn't need to share their video with the teacher to preserve the privacy of the student. This is how Rakiz started. I'm Engineer Abdulrahman Talat. I will give you an idea about our solution, which is Rakiz. So the question is, can teacher focus on 30 students without watching them during online class? Rakiz will answer us. The problem separate to three parts. For teacher, lack of commit student to attend online class, and student lack of competition between students and feeling isolation, and for parents, difficulty to determine the children attention during lectures and determining their interest. Our solution is, and added value is, a new platform, safe, easy to install and use to analyze the students.
Can you see the demo for this, please?
Yes, I will show it. So it uses artificial intelligence to measure their performance and control them, and show to make a competitive environment. Our features increase focus and real-time work for teacher and school, and managing the online exam. Subscription based for our customer segment, which is education sector such as universities.
Demo, please.
Demo. So here is the demo. As you can see, you can visit our website to try the demo from your webcam. As you can see on the right track is you can detect your raise hand without click any button. Inshallah, we will replace Zoom. So I hope if I can apply Rakiz on judges to see who doesn't focus with me in my presentation. So you can also visit rakiz.io, imfast.io to see the demo. We need the fund to use it as you can see in the chart. Thank you for listening, and you can remember that you can visit our website rakiz.imfast.io.
شكرا جزيلا عبد الرحمن. Can you stop sharing the screen so we can take a question or two?
Yes, of course.
Questions? تفضل استاذ ديمو.
يعطيك العافية عبد الرحمن. Very innovative idea. كنت أبغى أسأل الكرايتيريا. أنا شفت في الديمو اللي هي متواجد أو غير متواجد. هل في كرايتيريا أخرى أنت تقيس فيها مدى تركيز الطالب أو لا؟
يس، أنا عندي حاليا في الديمو عندي مرنت على 4 أشياء اللي هو التركيز، هل هو مركز، هل هو متواجد، هل هو غير مركز، هل هو مثلا رافع يده مثل كذا. فهو كل هذا يحسس كأنه أو يشعر كأنه في المدرسة بالفعل. وفي كنترولينج من التيتشر، في مشاركه يقدر يشارك الطلاب. فهذه وفي قدام كمان نقدر نضيف مميزات، لكن هذا كان الديمو بس، وتقدروا تزوروا برضه الموقع تتاكدوا من الديمو.
عظيم. Any other question؟ بالتوفيق يا عبد الرحمن.
حياك الله.
يعطيك العافيه عزيزي. You may leave the call now. Next we will have Abdullah Al-Khalifi from Pinpan. Pinpan fell in the right order in this judging session, because I think if we can take it live now and do it, it will be very useful.
Can you hear me? Yes?
We can hear you, but we can't see you yet.
Yeah, just give me a second. Sorry.
سلطان، عفوا سلطان. مرحبا سلطان، كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله.
وين تكلمنا اليوم سلطان؟
أكلمكم من الرياض.
حياك الله. سلطان, you have a very interesting demo. If you can skip the presentation and take us to the demo directly, أتوقع إنه بيشرح.
Okay, sure. But I just want to show the market value, though, if you don't mind. I'm just going to go through it so quickly.
Yeah.
I promise it will be less than 4 minutes. That's for sure.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So let me know if you can see my screen. I'm not sure if you can. I'm just going to do the whole desktop right now. Oh, shoot. The thing is, because I have to share my screen, I have to give it permission through my, I have to quit Zoom, so I have to rejoin, if you don't mind.
Okay, we'll take you after this.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that.
والله عادي سلطان.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, Tiryaq with Abdullah Al-Khalifi this time. Abdullah is here. Abdullah, يلا.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أهلا وسهلا. طيب حدي أفتح الشاشة عندي، ودي أقول لكم صراحة شكرا على العمل الرائع اللي تسوونه هنا. أنا اسمي عبد الله الخليفي من فريق طابور، أو عفوا فريق ترياق، وتطبيقنا اسمه طابور. طيب إذا سمحتوا لي بتكلم بالعربي وراح أعرض لكم وش سالفة طابور. تمام؟
أوكي.
عندنا مشكلة حاليا مع المتاجر، خصوصا في فترة الحظر اللي صاير الآن مع الزحام اللي قاعد يصير على عديد من المتاجر، والموضوع صاير يحدد حتى صحتنا في بعض الأحيان. طيب فلاحظنا المشكله من العملاء، وايضا حتى التجار واجهوا المشكله هذه وقاعدين يبحثون عن حل. طيب وش الحل اللي احنا اقترحناه وسوينا عليه موضوع او تطبيق طابور؟ الحل كان باختصار وش جبنا تطبيق بسيط سهل جدا بيوفر لك امكانيه انك تحجز او انك تجهز. فانت راح تطلب من المحل انه يحجز لك دور فتجي تاخذ خدمتك، او انه يجهز لك الطلب فتجي تستلم. فاحنا نستهدف المحلات اللي تبيع خدمات او تبيع منتجات. التطبيق راح يحفظ وقتك، وايضا بيخدم التاجر انه يعرف متى الزحام عنده فبيوزع الزباين على الاوقات اللي عنده. طيب وش القيمه المضافه اللي بيوفرها عندنا طابور؟ لانه ايضا فيه لما جلسنا نبحث في الفكره وجدنا فيه منافسين، فشفنا وش القيمه المضافه اللي نقدر نضيفها. احنا بنوفر الوقت وبنوفر لك وصول لعملاء اكثر، لانه بالتطبيق اول ما تفتحه راح تروح تاخذ لك دوره على المكان اللي قريب جنبك وبتشوف المتاجر اللي حولك. طيب ايضا بنوفر السهوله واكيد التباعد الاجتماعي، لانه هذه مشكلتنا الاساسيه في الفتره هذه ان بنحاول نتخلص منها. طيب هل احنا جاهزين للسوق؟ هذه ارقام بناء على احصائيه قمنا بنشرها على الانترنت. عندنا 67% من المتسوقين يقولون ايوه احنا قاعدين نواجه مشكله، وفي 91% من المتسوقين يقولون فعلا المنصه الالكترونيه ممكن تكون حل كويس. وفي شيء جميل صراحه حفزنا جدا، موضوع اننا نشرنا اعلان لمنصه الطابور، نشرنا الاعلان هذا على احد منصات التواصل الاجتماعي. المعدل الضغط بالعاده معدل الضغط 2%، اللي حصل مع طابور معدل الضغط كان 4.1%، وهذا يدل على انه فعلا في حاجه وفي ناس قاعده تدور عن منتج زي كذا. طبعا السوق كبير جدا وهذه بعض الارقام من السوق، احنا نستهدف 1% فقط من الارقام هذه. باخذكم بصوره على المنتج وخلونا نشوفها لايف افضل اذا تسمحوا لي. هذا الديمو عندنا باختصار. انت تحت تشوف التطبيق اول ما تدخله بيطلب منك طبعا رقم جوالك، وحنا ما نطلب منك الا رقم جوالك، احنا جدا مبسطين الموضوع هذا بنخلي العميل يدخل باسرع وقت يطلب من المتجر. فلو انا اردت اني اطلب من المتجر مباشره ادخل على المحادثه دايركت واتكلم مع التاجر. التاجر طبعا عنده داشبورد او واجهه خاصه له يتعامل فيها مع الزبائن. طيب نموذج عملنا احنا نستهدف الايرادات عندنا بنص ريال عن كل عمليه مبدئيا، او اشتراك سنوي للمتاجر الكبيره. بيكون عندنا استهداف للعملاء ولاصحاب المتاجر، وايضا عندنا شراكات مع الاسواق الضخمه، مع اسواق الجمله، وايضا مع بعض المجمعات التجاريه. طيب احنا علشان نروح للسوق نطلع، قلنا عندنا اختبار للفكره قبل ما نطلع للسوق، والاختبار خلينا بسيط جدا. احنا راح نستقبل الطلبات عن التطبيق، هذه اخر سلايد ترى. نستقبل التطبيق وبنروح بانفسنا احنا نحجز بشكل يدوي، هذه مبدئيا علشان نتاكد انه فعلا في طلب. بعدين شفنا في طلب راح نبدا على موضوع التسويق الرقمي، ولاحقا راح يكون في عندنا شراكات مع المتاجر. شكرا لكم. هذا اعضاء الفريق الرائع فريق طابور فريق ترياق، وشكرا جزيلا لكم. انا لخبط من طابور ترياق ترى. طيب اسئلتكم.
شكرا جزيلا. اسئله؟ تفضل استاذ فهد.
شكرا يا عبد الله، الله يعطيك العافيه، عرض جميل وفكره رائعه. سؤالي بس، ما تشوف انت انه فيه اوفر هيد لما يكون في شخص اخر بالجهه الاخرى برضه يستخدم التطبيق؟ يعني انت تقول انه لما انا اجي مثلا بحجز طابور، لما بروح لاي مقدم خدمه او مزود خدمه او بقال او سوبر ماركت، بيصير عندها شخص اضافي بالشكل هذا بس على اساس يحدد الاماكن والناس هذه.
صحيح.
هد على التجار.
طيب وعلشان نعالجها احنا خلينا التطبيق جدا سهل، فبدل ما يكون في شخص موظف خاص علشان يحل العمليه هذه ويستقبل الطلبات ويتعامل مع الزباين، راح يكون الموضوع اسهل بكثير عن طريق تطبيق بسيط بالجوال. يقدر حتى صاحب المتجر بنفسه انه هو اللي يتعامل بالعمليه هذه. العمليه جدا بسيطه، راح موضوع التعلم فيها الليرنينج كيرف جدا سريع عندنا، فراح تتعلمها بشكل سريع. ما اتوقع انه راح تشكل مشكله مع المتاجر.
لو الليرنينج كيرف حق الابلكيشن حقك زي حماسك كان.
حبيبي الله يسلمك.
Any other questions؟ أسئلة؟ شكرا جزيلا عبد الله، ما قصرت. الله يحفظك.
نشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله.
الله يحفظك. You may leave the call now. كذا باذن الله بنرجع للبن بان مع سلطان. باقي we have 4 projects to go.
Yasser, let's make sure we keep it short.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing your best, I know that.
Wallah, I'm doing my best.
Let's keep it. I'm following the hashtag on Twitter. People just keep tweeting, excited.
عليكم. دارا من أي فريق؟ سيروم؟
أيوة من تطبيق كروم. السلام عليكم، معكم سارة الأحمدي من المدينة المنورة. حاعرض لكم إن شاء الله تطبيق كروم.
تفضلي.
واضح العرض؟
واضح.
Okay, I have already prepared in Arabic, لكن I will try to explain it in English إن شاء الله. Okay, I will start. Chrome is an abbreviation of a classroom. It's a platform, interactive platform for kids from 3 to 8 years to solve the difficulties of distance learning for parents and kids. The main issue of distance learning is the movement of kids. أول ما تبدأ الكلاسات الأونلاين، المشكلة الأكبر مع الأهالي ومع الأطفال إنه أول ما يجلس الطفل دقيقتين ويبدأ يلعب، دقيقتين ويبدأ يتحرك، ما بيركز. فالأهالي بيحسوا بيضطروا إنهم يجلسوا مع أطفالهم من بداية الحصة لآخرها. From the beginning of the class until the end of the class, they have to sit with their kids to focus with lessons. So 88 من الأهالي قالوا with the distance learning, the responsibility is increased. So عشان كده we think about Chrome. It's a platform, e-learning platform with smart monitor to keep track of the kids' movement in front of the screen. So and not just that, they interact with kids. أول ما يبدأ يتحرك الطفل حيكون عندي interaction. عملنا استطلاع للفكرة. 41% من الأهالي مو راضيين عن المنصات الموجودة حاليا للأطفال. 77% من الأهالي أيدوا وجود منصة خاصة للأطفال للتعليم عن بعد. 80% أيدوا وجود المراقب الذكي لمراقبة حركة الأطفال. كمان عندي 80% أيدوا دمج استراتيجية اللي هي النقاط والمكافآت عشان نضبط حركة الطفل، لأنه بس اكتشاف الحركة لوحدها والإنتراكشن لوحده ما حيفيد، لازم يكون في عندي استراتيجية attractive يعني. 59% رأوا بنجاح الفكرة حتى بعد جائحة كورونا. هنا الانترفيس المراقب الذكي حيكون على شكل اللي هي رسوم كرتونية تتفاعل مع الطفل. يعني حاولنا نخلي الانترفيس بسيطة لأنها تستهدف الأطفال. 3 مساحات أساسية: مساحة المعلم، مساحة الطفل هذا اللي بالوجه، ومساحة المراقب الذكي. أول ما يختفي الطفل أو يبدأ يتشتت تركيزه يلف يمين أو يسار، حتبدأ تتفاعل مع الشخصية الكرتونية. فين رحت؟ هي عليك يعني عليك أن تستمع إلى الدرس وغيره يعني من بقية الجمل. يعني يبدأ يتحاور مع الطفل، يناديه باسمه. كمان في ميزة نقدمها اللي إخفاء الخلفية عشان نحقق الخصوصية للأطفال. So in case of messy room. next طبعا النتائج اللي حتكون متوقعة من البرنامج: سلاسة التعلم، زيادة الحماس من الأطفال، الرضا للوالدين والأطفال. كمان كيف حنوصل للسوق؟ حنستهدف يعني فئتين في المجتمع: المدارس والأهالي، عن طريق الحملات التسويقية وعن طريق وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي. الآن إحنا منافسين أقوياء في السوق، فعشان إحنا نقنع ملاك المدارس إنهم يستخدموا منصتنا، إحنا لازم نثبت فعالية المراقب الذكي اللي عندنا في المنصة. عشان كذا حنوفره كأداة منفصلة للأهالي وحنسوق له في وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي.
ترى تسمعيني؟
أيوة أسمعك.
تعرضين الديمو لو سمحتي على عجالة؟
طيب هنا ديمو البرنامج واضح؟
لا.
واضح الديمو؟ واضح؟
لا انت عارضه بس البي بي تي، ما سويتي شير سكرين للديمو.
طيب لحظه.
طيب جهزيها فيما نشوف إذا في أي أسئلة من
ستوب شيرنج أعمل. طيب أوكي.
شير أو
أوكي أنا عندي هنا الديمو.
أوكي.
طبعا الديمو طويل شوية بس بوريكم اللي هي لحظة انشغال الطفل عن الدرس. يبدأ يتفاعل مع الشخصية. هذه هي الشخصية. أول ما ينشغل الطفل هتبدأ تتفاعل معه.
نقدر نشوفها لسه.
باين الفيديو؟
لا.
لا.
طيب. أيوة كذا أفضل.
تمام. هنا عندي أول ما يبدأ ينشغل الطفل تتفاعل مع الشخصية. هنا الشخصية كانت مبسوطة.
أوكي.
جات رسالة انشغل الطفل. هنا حتتفاعل معه.
عظيم. شكرا جزيلا يا سارة. تقدرين توقفين الشير سكرين؟
لا.
الأسئلة؟ تفضلي أستاذة ديما.
يعطيك العافية سارة.
الله يعافيك أستاذة ديما.
أيام كليبر اللي كان يطلع بويندوز من أول.
أيوه.
سارة كنت أبغى أسألك الفئة المستهدفة، يعني الأعمار اللي أنت تستهدفينها اللي يستخدمون هذا البرنامج.
من 3 إلى 8 سنوات أو 9 سنوات، اللي هم الصفوف الأولية، لأنهم هم جدا متعبين على مستوى العالم. حركتهم كثيرة. لما يبدأ الدرس بيتحركوا.
عندك أي خطة للديتا اللي أنت حتاخذينها أو تخزنينها من هذه الحركة والبيهيفير للأطفال؟ في عندك خطة أو استراتيجية معينة لاستخدام هذه الديتا؟
إحنا أول شيء حنوفرها لبساطة الاستخدام، وعشان يعني ندرس النتائج اللي حتحققها. حنوفرها كسيبريتد تول، نوزعها على الأهالي، لأنه الأهالي ما حيحتاجوا المنصة كاملة. حناخذ النتائج الاستخدام هذه ومدى الرضا على أساس نقدمها لملاك المدارس عشان يستخدموا منصتنا الكاملة.
يعطيك العافية.
طيب سارة يعطيك العافية. عجبتني الفكرة جدا الحقيقة. ذكرتي في البرزنتيشن انه في عملية تحفيز للطفل انه هو يعني يتفاعل اكثر. بس يبدو لي ما لو تقدر يعني توضح اكثر ايش التحفيز اللي حيكون موجود للطفل.
اوكي تمام. الان انا عندي مراقب ذكي حيراقب حركه الطفل، لكن هو حيتفاعل معها اول مره وثاني مره، بس بعدين حيحس بالملل. كيف انا استمر بعمليه الحماس هذه؟ حدخل اللي هي نظام السكورز والمكافآت، اللي هو النقاط والمكافآت اللي عاده مستخدمه في العاب الاطفال. فبحيث انه لو كان مركز مع المعلمه حتزيد نقاطه، إذا ما كان مركز حيخسر نقاط. فبالتالي حيدخل في تحدي مع بقية الطلبة في الصف، مين اللي يكسب نقاط أكثر ومين يعني اللي يخسر نقاط. بالإضافة إنه يعني يقدر يستبدل هذه النقاط من مجموعة مكافآت موجودة في النظام.
عظيم.
جميل جدا.
تفضل أستاذ عثمان.
حياك الله يا سارة، يعطيك العافية على هذه الفكرة الجميلة. سؤالي مين الفئة المستهدفة في المشروع هنا، وكيف حيكون تقديم الخدمة؟ يعني وش البزنس موديل؟
اوكي، الفئة المستخدمة اللي هم الأهالي والمدارس. عشان كده أنا لازم أروج للمنتج عند الأهالي والمدارس. فعشان كده حقدم المنتج على شكلين: المنصة كاملة مع المراقب الذكي اللي هي بالواجهات الرسومية السهلة، والمراقب الذكي للأهالي لوحدهم على أساس إنهم يقدروا يثبتوها ويستخدموها، وناخذ نتائج مدى رضاهم ونقدمها كإيفيدنس لملاك المدارس.
يعني المنصة بتنباع للمدارس والمراقب الذكي بينباع للأهالي؟
لا 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 لا، المنصة كاملة مع المراقب الذكي
كلها للمدارس.
ايوه، لانه المنصه اللي ما حقدر اروجها للاهالي ما حيشتروا المنصه.
طب وكيف يعني بتكون عمليه اشتراك يعني؟
ايوه اشتراك شهري او سنوي، بالاضافه انه في خدمات مجانيه اذا تبغى اكثر كمان اشتراك، يعني يا اما شراء او اشتراك.
هي متكاملة ولا بس المراقب الذكي حينباع يعني أو حتقدميه يعني فوق المنصات اللي موجودة الآن؟ اليوم
لا، هي منصة كاملة، منصة فصول افتراضية كاملة بأدوات تعليمية كاملة، فيها مراقب
بس
ذكي.
في منصات كثير اليوم في السوق.
أيوة فعلا، هي في
يعني
منصات
الميزة
كثير.
الميزة اللي عندك هي المراقب الذكي هذا.
المراقب الذكي اللي هو بدل ما أنا أتابع بدل ما أنا أتابع كأم أو كأهل وأجلس مع الطفل من أول الحصة لآخر الحصة، هو يراقب لي، هو اللي يناديه ويتكلم معه، هيا تعالي يا عزوز أجلس أسمع للدرس وزي كده.
إيه بس يعني أنا أقصد الميزة التنافسية اللي عندك هو المراقب الذكي هذا فقط، وليس المنصة متكاملة. يعني ما فكرت إنك تاخذين بس المراقب الذكي هذا ويكون على منصات ثانية يعني.
لا، والانترفيسز كمان حتكون سهلة وبسيطة بما يناسب الفئة العمرية المستهدفة، بالإضافة إلى إخفاء الخلفيات.
ترى مصرة على أنها تتمسك مع المراقب.
إيه كاملة متكاملة. إيه الله يعطيك العافية.
الله يوفقك يا سارة.
آمين، شكرا لك.
طيب العرض القادم راح يكون بان سلطان.
Hello.
مرحبا سلطان.
مرحبا. Yes, I'm sorry. Just give me.
كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله.
يلا.
Yes, let's go. I'm just gonna say if you, I'll go really fast, so please feel free to interrupt me at any time if I go like really fast. I'm just trying to save some time. Okay, so PinPan. What is PinPan? It's a catchy name, right? Well, it is, which is important for our platform. But there is also meaning behind it and a hint of what inspired the initial idea. Pin in PinPan comes from pen pal and communicates a notion of exchange, formerly by handwritten letters, but now virtual. Pan means widespread, as in Pan-Asian food, or unfortunately pandemic that we live in now, which brings us to our inspiration for the idea. In this time of social distancing and worldwide quarantines, physical separation from friends and loved ones has led to a decline in many people's mental health. Not only can I not go out with my friends anymore, but I cannot get exercise like I used to. PinPan is meant to change that forever, hopefully. So by offering virtual challenges, you can participate in with your friends. We connect you with your friends, but also with something to do together. Currently at PinPan, as one of the applications we use machine learning-based motion detection to track users' movements as they compete to copy poses if shown on the screen. This could be exercises in the future, or it could be leveraged into different applications. The poses are animated, so the users can see how to follow the pose and to get the position right. Okay. The PinPan would award them based on their accuracy and speed. So it's like a game somehow. At the end of each round, winner is declared, and in the later version of this app, users will have the option to share their videos, recording with friends and followers in the other social media. These are some of the fields that we're looking to work on. Actually, we're working in another one, which is text recognition now. We're implementing another game that would be running. Here is our market validation. In 2017, 2 billion, there were 2 billion counts of, or fewer counts on Facebook Live. And on average, they took greater than 30 minutes. And 20 minutes is the average of top performing Facebook Live videos. 3.5 billion broadcasts on Facebook Live. And mind you, Facebook is not interactive, which like it's just a person on a video would be talking and maybe another person would join, just another person, and only text. People will interact through text, which is not where should we be, where we should be at this moment. So the market size right now is expected to be 70.5 billion in revenue, will be through live streaming by 2021, an 80% increase in time spent on is on video on Instagram, for example, and 79% of all mobile traffic by 2022 will be viewing video. So our product has a simple idea. You join a challenge, you play with friends and other participants, you share the moments. At the end of the day, you just enjoy it, enjoy your time, have fun, and move on. This is our business model. I'm not gonna go into this because I think in the questions you guys might ask me about it, so I have it. But in terms of competition, I have them all. So we have all our features here, and we have all the leading platforms right now. We have Snapchat and TikTok, and those are mostly like the ones that has a lot. Just a little correction here. Multiplayer and user capacity could be applied for Snapchat and Snapchat. So for us, we can understand the complexity of user interactions through their camera, and we can leverage AI to handle interactions, and we use multiplayer or user capacity, and our load time is less than 1 second, so it's super fast.
Demo.
Yes. So yes, at the end of our presentation, I would like to thank you for your time and this great opportunity that you guys give us, and I would like to tell you, stay home and stay entertained. This is our demo. Just let me know if you guys can see it.
We have tried yesterday, and it was so much fun with the guys. So
awesome, thank you. Well, this is just one person. We're adding more people, and actually, we're adding more challenges. This is one challenge. We're still going through a lot of issues right now, but we're getting there. It's something for the hackathon, but we'll work on something, inshallah, shortly. We're gonna roll out another challenge as well. So yeah, as you can see, I think you can get the idea of it. At the end, I'm just gonna fast forward. So you will see that the other person is gonna win. And right now there is a score at the bottom right, and here is a confetti for this person who won. And they could go to the next challenge. So I would go back to to my presentation for the last minute. Our PinPan could be applicable in a lot of places. It could be applicable, the application of PinPan could be anywhere. It could be in fitness, it could be in virtual reality, social challenges like dance challenges. So we see this being in a lot of places. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, Sultan. If you could stop the screen sharing and we get to the questions, ladies and gentlemen. Any questions? Okay, Courtney, and then go ahead.
Love the presentation. Great design, and also looked really fun. I'd love to try it. How are you thinking about? Is this more like a growth model that you're following, or is there any kind of near-term revenue that you're looking for here?
For us, I think our revenue mostly is on advertisements, like most of social media. But I think it's a bit hard for us now to come up with that or of that as a source of revenue, since we're just started. But in the future, this is what our model would be. I think maybe our model would be more applicable in the West rather than the East, like in the Middle East, for example, right now, because in the West, I think revenue or advertisements is the highest. I mean, in terms of pay for companies like Instagram and Facebook and others, but it's not here in Saudi.
Thank you.
تفضل ريان.
حياك الله سلطان, يعطيك العافية. Now just when I look at the demo, I like it, very nice demo, but how did you compare your solution here to the other ones that are in the market? Today we have at least a couple of gaming console that use a similar idea, and they have a huge network of gamers. They play together, they keep track of their activities together and stuff like that. So how are you competing with them?
Great question. So for right now, we're not actually it's not only only a gaming platform. It could be applicable to a lot of things like challenges or whatever kind of whatever kind of a challenge we would think of. But right now we're just demonstrating this through games. In terms of how we are competing, right now when we see the market and we see the leading social media networks, they're all lack the use of AI in understanding the user behavior or understanding how the user interacts in terms of communication. So we see a niche market there for us. We understand that there is maybe a lot of challenges in our way, but I think if we pave the way with our platform, we will be able to even get other companies to use our API, for example, to understand their users.
Thank you. Before I go to Ms. Dima's question, I see a huge trend nowadays on a leading social media platform, TikTok, where people do challenges and try to copycat viral videos. And the only way to score their participation is by people reviewing it and giving it their opinion. But for this to do it inside the app and have a running score to raise the competition between users, I think this is a brilliant.
Exactly, yes, sir. We're thinking all those dance challenges are just going extremely viral. We're getting one every day, and the hashtag is just going crazy. And there's no way for anyone to even understand how to dance. Like how would they even evaluate themselves? So for us, this is a way, and this is actually one of the revenue that we can think of. Celebrities in the future that could use it, because a lot of celebrities use trends like dancing challenges to sell more records. So what we're trying to think is maybe getting this to celebrities and tell them like, oh, what about you create a dancing challenge through our platform, and then you can get a lot of people under it. And then, I mean, you could get your song played by a lot of people. So yeah. Dima, yes.
Yes, thank you so much, Sultan. Actually, you answered my first question, which is regarding the economy of scale, and your revenue is based on that economy of scale. So how are you going to be innovative in creating ideas and getting more people attracted to your solution? So that was the first question, which you answered. The second question is the negative influence of some of the challenges. So we do see on TikTok and other competitors, there are some challenges that become dangerous physically, some of them that become also violent and so negative. So what is your plan to control such kind of behaviors?
I think in our platform we would not allow such things, and we would be able to do this through our policies and agreement that the user would agree on. If such things happened, we would suspend the users, I guess, and maybe give them like a suspension of a week or so, like what a lot of other platforms are doing, like Instagram and others. So I think we will be able to do that. I don't think anyone would like to conduct or will be able to condemn such behavior. So.
But how are you going to detect it? Yeah, how are you going to detect it from the beginning?
So it's viral. So what we will do in the future, actually, this is another thing. So in our business model, we thought about research and having like research within PinPan to understand why users would be more attracted to a certain challenge rather than another challenge. So we would be able to use maybe machine learning and other challenges to understand the behavior. So I think right now we demonstrated that we are able to do it. So we will be able to do more. It's just a matter of metrics and features that we will extract from the video that we'll be able to see. I think that's
the answer I was waiting for. So.
Awesome, perfect. So yes, our platform is actually online, and anybody could go on this platform. It's pinpan.fun, PENPAN.fun. So please enjoy, kill our server.
Can you upload a stretch for us to do after this session?
Sure. I'm gonna roll up another challenge. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you.
الله يحفظك.
The Saudi Federation for your great efforts in creating this. Thank you so much. It was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye. So the two last projects we will be taking non-stop now. I think that's a message for us. Let's not stop here. Two more to go. Yahya. 1 second. Okay.
All right.
أهلا
Can you guys hear me and see me?
Yeah, we can.
Assalamu alaikum jami'an. So I'm talking to you guys actually from down under right now. I'm talking to you guys from Australia, Melbourne, and currently it's 7:05 in the morning. So hopefully no one complains from the neighbors. Hopefully it's finger crossed for that. And let's just go.
As long as you don't scream, no one will complain.
Well, I hope you guys don't scream because the idea is a good one.
Well, we hope you will consult with them when you're done. Give them.
Let's go ahead.
After morning. خلاص, let's go to the presentation. Yeah, Yahya.
All right, we'll do. All right.
Non-stop.
Yes, sir. So hello, everyone. Thank you so
Stop.
much for this opportunity.
Yalla.
I appreciate all the efforts. Sorry, yes, the timing for it's a bit annoying. So yeah, this is Yahya Al-Uyuni from Sparkle's team, and today I'm going to be talking about our product Nonstop. So Nonstop is an application that introduced this feature when you can grocery shop from your home in an easy way, and a very smooth way, and a safe way, most of all. The problems that Nonstop is trying to tackle here and kind of solve. Social distancing, as we've been hearing along these great ideas, social distancing as clearly the easiest way and the most introduced way to kind of stop the spread of COVID-19. So how do we ensure that? Privacy. Other applications require clients to share their personal locations. Not a lot of people are good with that. For other people and delivery people to have access to their personal locations. Time consumption with this high demand and low supply, it can get very hard for you to get your essentials in a timely manner. So how are we actually tackling this problems and providing solutions? So Nonstop provides you the ability to kind of fill up your cart beforehand. Before going to the supermarket, the application will allow you to fill up your cart, put in the orders that you want. You can upload pictures. You can even use this feature when you just need a milk, let's say, and you want it from a certain brand, but it's out of stock. You can tell the market, yes, I agree that you replace it with another brand. That's like a very a basic example. Privacy. We don't require you to share your current location because you're going to be ended up going and getting your stuff from the market. Time consumption. This is going to be a matter of the market preparing the stuff that you ordered, and this is going to by sending you a notification for you to go there and get to the premises. How are you going to get your the items that you ordered? And these are the value propositions that we kind of introduce in Nonstop. You can go there with the ID that you have and go simply pick it up. This is the only step that you go through. There's no lines. There's no involvement inside the premises. We're maintaining the capacity of the premises, of the markets, all other services, but for the time being, kind of focusing on markets and grocery shops. You can pick it up yourself, as I said, or you could get it delivered to your car, where we actually introduced this functionality where you can put down the vehicle credentials or information and get it delivered to your car when you have the confirmation of your order being done. And this is a one view or one main component of our application where you can see your current location. You can hit on categories and see all the services that Nonstop provides you with, or search the name of the supermarket, and gives you this cool feature when you can see the real-time visitors of right now. Like you can see the people are in the premises if you choose to go yourself and do your grocery shopping. This is a quick look. I'll be assuming that you guys are going to be asking me. I don't want to get you bored and get your search ready and going soon enough. So this is a small look on our BMC and our business model, and obviously revenue streams. So we're going to be requiring and offering the supermarkets to have an access to the platform where they can actually manage the orders and kind of toggle and see and have producing like the receipts to the orders. So with that, we're offering some fees, and we're proposing some fees as well. For certain features, we're proposing fees as well for the payments when it's handled. Do you allow me just to go ahead with a future plan? We're using Flutter, which is a hybrid technology, to have it in both platforms. We're expanding the services, as I said. We're tackling supermarkets for the time being, although we actually have it developed on our application right now for pharmacies, cafes, designing training models for the supermarkets or for the service providers to kind of have an ease and smooth way of using the platform that we introduce for them. And obviously it's part of the fees, hey? Involve an AI so we can use the data collected from the customers to give the business the behavior of their customers, and they can go ahead from there. We've showed you guys a demo. I have it ready in here. This is actually a working dashboard when you can toggle and see the order that has been uploaded from the application, and you can see here that you could actually produce a receipt that is going to send back to the client here and have it as an ID so they can get their purchase.
Okay, let's have the demo running while you receive the questions.
Absolutely.
Demo with no sound.
All right, so
like this.
Yeah, it's no sound. Yeah.
If there are any questions from our judges,
please do.
Any questions?
Yeah, I can ask a question. Good work on this, and appreciate the presentation.
I appreciate you.
You know, I mean, with all of these ideas, we've heard a lot of ideas around COVID specifically. You know, in order to take advantage of that, you've got to really be in place right now to fully take advantage of that. It's going to be going on for the foreseeable future. But you know, how are you going to get this out and get it to market quickly? Whereas you got people that are already in the market that are probably working on that right now, that already have live products. How do you close that gap quickly?
True. Is a matter of who to work faster and in an efficient way. As we're speaking right now, we're actually developing the other views of the application. And today we celebrated, me and my other teammates from Saudi Arabia. They're actually back in Saudi Arabia in 2 different cities. So we had hell managing the time, but we celebrated the 3rd service provider joining the platform. So it's a matter of spreading awareness about the product and actually getting the idea there for the public using social media and paid ads and etc.
Okay, yeah, can you stop the sharing?
Absolutely, will do.
Any other questions? تفضل سالفة.
يحيى يعطيك العافية. Thank you for the presentation.
Allah Absolutely.
Question: what it takes to onboard the service provider? What does onboarding service provider mean here?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
What does a service provider onboarding means here? And what it takes to onboard a service provider? If you're bringing in a new supermarket and you want to onboard them, what is it?
So we're offering these, we're offering the dashboard for anyone who has a business, basically. So we're not as I said, for the time being, we're tackling supermarket due to the fact that it's the most high volume kind of places due to COVID-19. But in a scalability kind of point of view, we offer this dashboard for anyone, any business. They can have a use of our dashboard where they can offer people to kind of have their orders ready and prepared beforehand.
Do they upload their product catalog? Do you expect from them some inputs?
I know it's a 4 minutes presentation, so you don't actually get to see all the details. But no, the user has a privilege to upload pictures and write down the orders. And we have provided a direct web-based application for that business. So any business could join the application nonstop. They could give us their platforms or like web-based applications. So they can, clients can refer back to their like menus to have it like naming convention kind of things. But you could always upload items and pictures. And involving AI could make it easier for us to kind of have it in a big index for any business and have this menu just generated by us.
يحيى قد سمعت بمصطلح elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch.
إذا صار 30 ثانية في رحلة مصعد عشان تبيع فكرة. أنت صار عندك وقت حق 8 مشاريع عشان تعرضها يعني. So 4 minutes is not an excuse, my friend.
It's not an excuse. I'm just saying that you don't get to see the small details in the video. I'm not dissing Yasser. I appreciate the offers that you guys do. Honestly.
It's midnight. يعني احنا شربنا الليل تقريبا وانت عندك الصباح في استراليا فهذا شيء يبين عمق اول شيء خارطة الهاماثون اللي نعمل فيه هذا 51 دولة شاركوا معنا فيها مطورين عرب. هذا شيء صراحة مفخر قاعدين نشتغل على كل
شيء عظيم وفرصة عظيمة فعلا
العالم. فسامحنا ان سهرناك عشان هذا البرزنتيشن.
لا بالعكس انا سهران لمشروع التخرج حقي من الجامعة وسهران للهاماثون. فايتس all good. It's all good. I'm getting used to it. اللهم امين. الله يجزيكم الجنة. شكرا لكم.
Now we will take the last project of the night. Last project will be joining us now. Q Life. عليكم السلام بس ما سمعناها. We read your lips. عدها مرة ثانية أنا.
طيب الآن تمام؟
الحين نسمعك. سلم مرة ثانية.
السلام عليكم. مساء الخير. Good evening everybody. I'm very delighted to be here with you presenting our smart queuing solution. So my name is Anwar Al-Shammari from Q.Live, and maybe we are the last one for a reason, because we're the only one testing our MVP with 3 major clients. We'll take you through the journey now. I won't bore you with a lot of details and text. Let's crack on with action, starting with the demo. I'll start presenting.
Already يا أنور أنت دخلت زي كذا قلت وسعوا لي.
إحنا ساخن and we're ready. And inshallah you'll like it. We're already working with Panda, Tamimi Market, and King Saud Medical City, testing our MVP.
It's the largest food chain in the country. Well done.
Inshallah. Yalla, loading the slide. I promise you this will be good.
You've got us on the edge of our seats.
Sorry, hold up. Yes,
yalla.
Okay, so Q.Live, it's a smart queuing management system using QR codes. So the team consists of 3. Mohammed Hamdan, engineering background from KSU, working in PM. Myself working in IT, and Yazid Sadhan, financial background, working in SIDF. Client experience, so we've created a real account for you guys in Hamathon. The client journey, first of all, the solution is applicable for hospitals, shopping malls, restaurants, entertainment like Riyadh seasons and Saudi seasons, plus anywhere where is customer service involved, like travel agencies, government agencies, etc. The customer journey, the client experience starts from scanning the QR code at the customer location. All it takes is a smartphone and the QR code on the wall. Once scanning that, he'll open a page, which is the second screen. It will show the expected waiting time and people waiting ahead of him, which is live data based on legacy information. If he likes that, he'll insert his mobile and submit. Then second screen, your number in queue is 196, showing live data updated by Ajax, showing expected waiting time and people waiting ahead of him. Once it's his turn, the employee will call him, the page moving to the third screen, the page will automatically update showing your turn is ready. Plus, there is a second notification, which is by SMS, as you can see in the top, from queue, your turn has come. All he needed is to present this to the guy managing the queue and he'll get him. Once his journey is done, there is a feedback form where he can evaluate the employee, evaluate the branch, plus can write any comments for management of the branch and the company centrally. From an employee experience, so this is for the guy managing the queue, it's even simpler. So web-based again, there is an employee interface. We provide them with username and password. He'll select the desk that he wants to occupy or the one he's managing, and then he'll start clicking next. That's all it takes to request the next customer. For some scenarios where there is no smartphone, the employee can click manual addition, insert the mobile of the client, and he'll automatically pick it up. If there is no mobile phone, he'll be provided by a number, and he'll be called by the queue number, which we mentioned earlier, 196. Okay, so these are the two interfaces. For your testing, if I may ask, if you could get your camera, open the camera, scan this code.
Okay.
It will open a page on top. Click on it.
I'm in.
Okay. All you need is type in your mobile, click insert, and that's it. You're on the virtual queue. The employee will be calling you at any time. Yes. So your queue number is 1218. You're on the system already. For the employee, there is a username and password, which you can check. This has been already shared with the team for your checking later. Moving on, there is a demo.
Down our phone numbers to call us later, Anwar.
I'll show you a live queue later from one of our clients.
Okay.
Okay. That queue is busier, fancier. So there is a demo video which you can view here as well for later. I don't think we have time. So I'll talk now about the advantages.
No, the demo is 1 minute, isn't it?
The demo, yes, but we have some key points. We can leave the video for later. It's already on YouTube, and it has went viral on Twitter about a week ago. One of the influencers, our friends, have retweeted it, and we had some good traffic there. I'll talk about 2 points now. Advantages of the system, how we go against the competition, and finally, we'll take you through pictures from live examples. So the advantage of our system is that it is applicable to hospitals, shopping malls, restaurants, Saudi seasons, entertainment locations, plus any government agencies or customer service like travel agencies. It is quick to deploy with minimal education required. So as you know, people now are getting used to scanning QR codes. It is also minimal operational setup and maintenance. All it takes is a printed QR code on the wall. It can be an A4, a simple A4 on the wall, and someone from a PC or a smartphone logging into the employee screen and clicking next. Some solutions are temporary for unique times. However, our solution is here to stay. So our solution is to replace the legacy hardware queuing systems like Qmatic, etc. It is web application, so it doesn't require downloading any mobile apps for customers to be in the queue. So the overhead is almost none. It is a smooth scalability on being on Amazon Web Cloud. We have ability to integrate with client mobile apps or websites. So we have developed a simple API using URL. So one of our clients, which is Panda, requested to integrate ours in Panda Click. We added the URL in their app. They're working on adding it currently. Inshallah, it will be ready within the next couple of weeks.
For fair play purposes, I have to start here.
I'll show you pictures then.
for the time and we'll take the pictures later but just for fair play الكل المشتركين الآخرين بنوقف هنا وبناخذ.
طيب.
Question.
So this is Panda. So this is King Saud Medical City, and they have two codes, one in red, one in green. Again, King Saud. This is Tamimi, and we're already there.
Thank you. Very cool.
Well done.
If I may.
We lost your video feed. Yeah.
Okay, if I may, this is the current queue at King Saud Medical City. So they're already using it. They have been using it for the last 10 days. And the current queue says 1 hour, 10 minutes with 11 people in the queue. So while being a dreamer is great, join us in the Q.Live doers. You can save the world today. With your support in 24 hours, you can be proud that you have started saving the world. It's your call. Do you want to be a dreamer or do you want to save the world with us? Thank you.
شكرا جزيلا أنور. Questions? Ladies and gentlemen, if we have any questions for Mr. Anwar, Q.Live, تفضل أستاذ عثمان.
حياك الله أنور.
أهلا وسهلا مرحبا سعد.
What is the how are you generating revenue? What's the business model here?
We have plans starting from 50 customers a day for free up to 3,000 riyals a month, and we've done some initial planning. So we've came up with 5 plans: 1 free and 4 paid.
What are those 4 paid?
Okay, so I'll
just I want to have a feeling about the tiering of the.
Okay, so so we have the basic, which is free with 50 clients a day. Silver, 500 riyals a month, 150 a day. Gold, 1,500 riyals a month per branch, with 600 clients a day. Diamond, 3,000 riyals a month, unlimited clients, but that has SMS feature, statistics and feedback, and account consultant. Plus, we plan to monetize advanced reporting and business intelligence services.
Great.
Any other questions? Courtney?
Yes, great demo. I love that it's live. What is defensible about this business?
What do you mean by defensible?
Like, how do you protect your business from being easily replicated by others?
So we're looking for winning an award here, hopefully a prize to register our brand name and IP. We are already registered as a company with the name Sira IT as a Saudi registered company, limited LLC. We're looking to win the prize so we can take this forward, spending more on government requirements and some further development. We're in talks with Riyadh Airport as well. We're expecting a meeting early this week to try to save the world in that sector.
Thank you very much, Anwar. It's been a pleasure hosting you and the other participants. You may leave the call now. And for the rest of you, the judges, we will move to the other link that was just sent to your email for a final talk. Shukran jazeelan. Thank you very much.